So we're gonna fight. So are we finally talking about fighting games?
uh,
Because at some point, that's gonna be the joke. Like we never talk about them.
we never talk about them. Akuma came out this week. We're gonna talk to date this episode. Akuma came out this week.
There you go. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that if you taunt with Akuma, you can turn him into his boss version?
Yeah, but nobody's gonna do that in like competitive
No,
play.
of course not. No, I think the joke starts where it's like you just let him taunt, and then you see the meme of Goku and TFS going like, "No, I want a challenge." I'm like, damn.
Okay, so I want to bring up two things from the
Mhm.
past 2 weeks, real quick,
Mhm.
because I never called you out for being a motherfucker last week.
What did I do?
Back in episode 1, at the very end, you mentioned never having beat a certain little game
Ah, okay.
that a lot of people don't know about. But you, back when we were in college, you played this game, and
You're right.
you told me, yeah, no, this game's pretty good. Yeah, it's not what
Yeah, you're.
people expected of it, but it's pretty good. And I went,
Well,
all
yeah, I
right,
played it to like the third or fourth dungeon. I'm like, yeah, it was fun.
yeah. It's like, hell,
Then I
hey,
tapped out.
hey.
Mhm.
Gene says this game's pretty good. Why don't I give it a shot? So I sat down and I played the entirety of Tokyo Mirage Sessions on the Wii U. And then, what
Bro.
feels like 8 to 7 years later,
I'm just like, yeah, no, it's good.
randomly, you just happen to say, "Oh yeah, I never beat that game."
I mean, I have fun with it, but I just never beat it. Never got to it. There you go. Is this that you're gonna finish guide and just gonna say sit your ass down? You're playing this.
It is on site with you. Like I realize I
Man,
say this every time we play a fighting game that you are clearly more knowledgeable than I am, like Blaze Blue or Type Lumina. But no, it is on site, and this is going to be the fighting game episode because right off the bat I'm already tilted. Like we played Blaze Blue yesterday or 2 days?
yes.
It was 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago, and there was a part there where okay he's doing it again. He's doing that thing again that just immediately whoever it is, whoever of your friends is playing with you, and you start doing this fucking bullshit, it is like, no, you are going to die one of these days. All of us,
It's
all of us together are making the
there's
plan.
one day I'm just gonna go outside. I'm gonna open the door and it's all of you right there. Like, no, today's the day. I'm like, oh fuck. You will be burned at the stake one day. And at any point, there will never be a point where I'm like, yeah, no, I had this one coming. You're right. I know what I've done. Ooh, I played Grand Blue Versus yesterday with the new character and my friend. Oh, there were robberies. As that man was just looking at me, I'm like, I hate you. Why is it always you? Why do you have to do this? I'm like, God, I love it.
Playing fighting games with you is equally the best and the worst experience a person will ever have. Because if you're the type of person that is like competitive and
Mhm.
like it ignites a fire within you. Like, no. It isn't about me wanting to get good at the game. It is I want to beat this motherfucker. I want him to feel bad that he's losing against me.
It's like anybody else. No. You specific. You need to die.
It is both a blessing and a curse. Meeting you, getting to know you, and playing you on a fighting game. Look, dude, I was bad. I was bad at fighting games, and that was okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with admitting I was bad at fighting games. And then I
Mhm.
met you, and we played one single round of Fate Unlimited Codes as a
Oh
joke.
God, yeah.
As a joke. And you were doing things I'd never seen before. And it got me so mad that the next time
I
we
think it
played
was.
that game, I was using Bazet with the punch girl and the kick girl.
Yeah.
And you were like, okay, you got something. But it's not like I'm ever gonna play this game again. So any like pride I felt in beating you, It didn't matter. So it's like, okay, next game. What do you got, Gene? Oh, I have this. I have this little game called Under Night in Birth. You want to play that?
Oh,
Sure. What happened there?
oh
Because
no.
this was before you found Wagner, mind you.
Who did I? Who was it before Wagner? Was it just Hyde? No.
I don't remember because all I
It
remember,
was
all the early memories of Under Night have been like overwritten by everything that came after. But early
because
on,
all I remember was Akatsuki. Because I've never not seen Akatsuki.
I remember trying out multiple characters. It's just that Akatsuki was the one I settled on.
Yeah, you tried ooh, what was it? Ooh, what was
Not
his name?
the punch dude with the weird
Yeah,
name.
yeah, that's the. I thought no, I was gonna say Chaos, but that's somebody else. And
He
Kidu?
and Kidu, yeah. But I never got him. I never like got him to work. I never liked
Mm-hmm.
him. So it's like, all right, who else do I have? Oh, Akatsuki. Why? Because he's the Ryu. Even though he's not the main character, Ryu, he has fireballs. He has the spin kicks. He has
He has
DP.
to. Yep.
That's
Yeah.
all I need. That's all I
He
need.
has the Katsu. He has the fire. He has the Hadouken, and he has the Shoryu.
I don't
It.
need.
It.
I don't need to think because the character is hard carrying me. And then because you noticed I started winning, you picked Wagner. And then the shift came in of like, oh no, I beat Gene with Kotsky so many times that now I made you find your main. I helped you find your main. And
It's
then
like
you got so good with Wagner that I had to like actually go into training mode with Akatsuki. I had to
what?
start watching pro players with Akatsuki. And even then, it was an even 50-50.
Is it even fit? Watch the whole tutorial video, watch everything, played online against other Wagners, and then it was just this motherfucker pops on my
Motherfucker,
voice.
I remember telling this story to you of the first time I went online in Under Night with Akatsuki. I won most of my matches, and then I fought against a Japanese player using Akatsuki, and I beat him too, even though he was clearly better than me.
It's like, yeah, I did all this, I achieved all this worst G. What do you mean I'm still losing? I'm like, oh.
So then
Mm-hmm.
my PlayStation Pro, PlayStation Plus, whatever it's called, expired, and I couldn't
Yeah.
play online with you anymore because I wasn't gonna pay Sony for that. But at the time, I had a PC. So what did you do? Do you remember?
Oh, is this the
Share play.
the share play arc?
Yeah.
We
So
started the share play. Mm-hmm.
we start playing fighting games through share play. So I am on really bad delay from this point. The game is lagging, I am on delay, and even with all these limitations in a like set in place, I am still beating your ass with Akatsuki.
Mm-hmm.
So months pass, right? New game, new arc.
Oh no.
Blaze
no,
Blue Cross Tack Battle
Oh no.
comes out. I do not play this game because everyone I hear talking about this game, it is fucking garbage. It is trash. Why would anyone ever play this game?
I think you hated it starting off, but somehow you just kept coming back. Like
No. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Mm-hmm,
So,
mm-hmm.
couple months pass. Most of the DLC is just out. Every character in the game is now out. This isn't 2.0. This is before extend edition or whatever.
Yeah, this is before
Adachi,
in the
yeah.
game again.
So, yeah, before Akatsuki, before Adachi, before Yumi, any of these characters. So, we start playing this game through crossplay, Steam, share play.
Share play. Here you go. Yeah.
And it is the worst experience I have ever had, ever in a game, in a fighting game. And you can tell, like, I am sending you messages of like, I feel angry playing this game. I should not. I know I'm being a scrub right now because I am losing so hard at this game. I do not get it. At this point, it isn't about learning the game. It is about beating you. So we set that rule of no. Whenever we play this game, we're just gonna pick randoms, right, to give me a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And there were times where somehow I managed to beat you. mostly times where I picked a character like Carmine, the blood guy in Under Night.
Yeah.
So that's how it started. And then it evolved. It started evolving, right? I went from Carmine, then Naoto, Shirogane from Persona, and that one vampire guy from Under Night, the weird one that looks like an Ava.
That looks like Merkaba.
Merkaba, right? That was the team. That was my team for a while. If you don't, okay. So then I was like, all right, I have a good enough I'm at a good enough state in this game where I feel like I can start practicing other characters against you. Mind you, by this point I still didn't have a game. I had not touched training mode a single time. This was the most I'd gotten was you putting on character trials and giving me control of the character. That was it.
Yeah.
So after Naoto Merkaba, it was Akihiko and Hakumen.
Yeah, Akihiko, the Hakumen.
And
then later on came Makoto. We'll get to that one.
We'll get to that one, right? That's final. We're still on like the halfway point. So by this point, I am trying out Akihiko and Hakumen. I hate playing Akihiko and Hakumen. They are so technical. I actually need to put time into these two characters to understand how to properly play them in this game. I don't get it. So back to random it is.
So did you know that Hakumen during the trial modes, there is an actual special cancel that nobody else can do in the game. Where if you do so you do like your quarter circle and special, but as you finish that, you do a jump, then do the quarter circle again. You will not jump, go back on the floor, cancel everything, and start another chain of attacks. And it's the only character in the game that can do it, to my knowledge, and it's the only trial in the game that's probably the hardest trial in the game because it is something that you'll be doing in Central Fiction, but you're doing it in Cross-Act, so it makes no sense.
Isn't it the one where you have to do like combine 3/4 circle forwards into each other?
Yeah, I think it's like 3/4 circle forwards, but then you have to do the jump cancel that doesn't jump, so you can do it again. And it's one of the highest damaging combos in the game, by the way. This will kill someone. It's just that no, it's just Cross-Act. Nobody does this. Why would you do this? You're doing Central Fiction and Cross-Act. You're doing this wrong. No, you're supposed to mash.
God damn it, the verbal take it back. Anyway, by this point, it is clear that I'm not beating you with both of these characters, which are the characters I was the most interested in. So it's like, fine, whatever. At this point, I don't care. Back to randoms, back to randoms, back to randoms. Days pass, weeks pass, months pass, and for some reason, finally, I get a character. I get a character that I am consistently winning with whenever I pick them.
So real quick, all of this is happening, and he's not kidding. This took months. This is like 5 or 6 months of this game. Sometimes he would quit and come back and then one day, 4 months, I would be in my bed. I receive a message, and it just said, "Put it on. It's time to go." I'm like, what do you mean it's time to go?
Rush.
I do not understand what kept this rush. Yes, every since Akihiko, it was like a rush. It's coming back. I must go again. I'm like, what do you mean you must go? This man would go and play maybe Tekken sometimes. He would go play Street Fighter. He would go play any other game. He would be happy. And then I would get a message on my phone saying, "Rush." I'm like, but why? Why are you back?
Because I need it.
Why do you keep coming back?
Because I needed it.
I don't know. It's like he hates it. Yet he keeps coming back. I'm watching actual Stockholm Syndrome unfold before my very eyes. So what is happening right now?
To put things into perspective, I want to say I put like a solid 6 to 7 months into the game, and I still didn't know basic mechanics. I was just pressing buttons. Yep. I was figuring things out as I went along.
Yep, that push block was not happening
at all. And then
I would like to comment.
Yeah.
That thanks to this, so in the PlayStation, I can actually check how many hours I have on my games. So I'm pretty sure that Cross-Tag is the game with the most hours next to Central Fiction and Dragon Ball FighterZ. and it was all you.
You're welcome.
Because you would not stop. It was impressive.
And then we get to the point where finally I get the one character. I find them. The one place I refuse to look in. Blaze Blue. Now I played all the Blaze Blues, right? I did. I played Calamity Trigger back when it came out. I did the story mode 100%. I played, what was the other one? Not Chrono Phantasma. It was Continuum Shift.
Yeah,
I played Continuum Shift the most back when it came out. Never online, clearly, because at that point in my life, I was still in early high school, and I never saw the need to go online or ranked. Then we get Chrono Phantasma, and again, only play it for the story. I do a couple character trials. I have my fun. I bought it on sale. Central Fiction came out, and I didn't get it because at that point I didn't care.
I was just gonna, if it's worth something, the story would. They kind of shit on the story. Yep, because I saw how story mode was in Chrono Phantasm and all the other games, and then I saw story mode in Central Fiction. Like, I'm kind of angry because this used to be like a full light novel with multiple endings, and then Central Fiction used to get the one path. I'm like, well, that's kind of sucks. And Central Fiction was the first one I got, so it's like, oh well, I guess I missed out. Anyway,
you really did. You really did.
But the joke endings.
Don't worry about it. The joke ending with Hazama in the bath.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Where he's just like casually taking a bubble bath after having to go through Taukaka's village, and it's stinking like cats, and he hates cats. So after he just slaughtered that entire village, he just he kills all of them. He just goes and takes a bubble bath, and he's the most happy he's ever been. But back to cross tag. Makoto dropped.
Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
Because while you're going on that one day that I visited, and then we played Fate Unlimited Codes and a few games, right? There was one game that we played that I really liked, and it's actually getting a sequel. Remember Chaos Code?
Yeah. Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. Okay. I think that game's getting a sequel, by the way, and it's an arcade-only sequel, so we're kind of fucked. But hey, yeah, Chaos Code was fun, and I specifically remember you going, "Oh, this is how you play the game." As I picked not Dante, and I started hitting buttons, I'm like, "Oh, this shit's going in." So that was a fun experience.
The reason why it's arcade only is because technically the sequel was canceled originally, and then they got picked up by the company that it's a bunch of. It's a feel good story. It goes from being a feel bad story to a feel good story. We might get a port.
It became a joke because all this happened in Evil Japan, and it was basically everybody saying, "Oh, the worst thing that can happen to you is this company picks up your game," and there was like 9 different old games just getting new arcade versions. I'm like, "Oh, this is never coming over here, isn't it?" Like, nope. Okay, I have to wait on that arcade emulator. So
back to the story. Makoto dropped, right? Punch Girl. I hate to set the stage. I hate Makoto. I hate her design. I hate her personality. I hate her playstyle in every Blaze Blue that she was in. I hate this character. This is not the same character in Cross Tag. They dumbed the character down to such a degree.
I would like to comment that we played Central Fiction yesterday, and I picked Makoto. When Makoto appeared at random, it was like, what is this character? And I'm pretty sure that when you picked Makoto, you were basically like, what is this character also?
Yeah, no. To properly play Makoto in Central Fiction or in any Blaze Blue game that isn't cross tag, you actually have to sit down and do her character trials and check the move list. This is not a character you pick up and go.
You learn these buttons.
If you're playing the character for the first time, you probably don't even know she has a projectile.
You probably don't even know you can actually shoot the projectile.
Exactly.
Because it's like, oh, oh, you do this button to get the projectile. Okay, then you do this with this other button to get the projectile. Like that's all Blaze
And
Review.
no.
To see the manual for
And
these
then
characters.
you have to charge the button because she has 3 levels of it.
By the way, good luck charging those moves in the middle of a fight and not dropping that charge. I'm like, no, fuck this game.
And then you get her like simplified version in cross tag, and it's like, oh my god, dude, this is the best character in the game.
This is a character now.
I just have to not stop pressing buttons and go in. Suddenly, the second I touched Makoto, and I started doing things I wasn't expecting, you could feel a shift from one day to the next. No, Gene.
Power balance.
Gene, from one day to the next. In one day after we had that first session with Makoto, went online, checked out online combos with the character, checked out pro players playing Makoto. I sat down and acquired, quote unquote, cross tag.
Right?
Sure, I acquired cross tag, and finally, after I want to say like a year and a half of us playing this game, I finally went to training mode. The very next day, let me finish. The very next day, we played cross tag battle, and I picked Makoto and Akihiko. You were having a bad time. Because now I was using the resonance gauge. Now I was using push block. Now I was an actual threat. And all you had to say was, oh god, what have I done?
Like, oh no, this is my fault, ain't it? Oh no. I distinctly remember, didn't you tell me that one day they brought cross tag to college, and then you were just looking like, yeah, let me sit down here for a minute. And it was basically no one could beat you.
What was the point?
That was the run.
What was the point? None of you could do anything.
No, and then I think it got even funnier because our other friend went over here and I think he saw you and he also sat down. And I think you both played, and at some point you said it was Gene. I was like, oh fuck yeah, it was Gene. Like, oh no. What have I done?
You alone have given me so much frustration and anger and hate for fighting games, but I've also reignited my passion for them to the point that now my list of favorite fighting games have completely changed to what they were before I met you. Like Cross Tag, I hated this game when it came out. I did not want to touch it. Now it might as well be my favorite fighting game of all time. And I know it is a degenerate game that should not be played for money, but I fucking love that game.
You hit R1 and the degeneracy just starts. It does not stop. The minute you see cross combo on the screen, you know something degenerate is about to happen. And people hate this game? No, this game's fun. This is just fun.
So, for the longest time, it was, okay, Makoto's my main now. Now I just gotta figure out Akihiko. And I couldn't. I never figured him out. But it didn't matter because there's a second part to the story, a very shorter, an addendum, in which I finally found my perfect partner for Makoto. And it's the other character that's considered the worst character in the game.
Which, by the way, I think this happened when 2.0 came out. At this point, 2.0 is out, so this character actually did get a few buffs.
Yukiko Amagi, the joke character of the game. For the longest time, she had nothing. Constantly considered one of the worst characters in the game. And I was beating your fucking ass with her.
It just this lady would summon her persona, and that was it. My mind shuts down. Why can't I stop this?
I got projectiles. I have rush down. I have keep away. I have invincible setups.
This man is playing Marvel 3 and he has the balanced team that just, everything's there. I can't. What's going on?
Who knew that two of the worst characters in the game had such great chemistry together?
Like, what is going on?
And then I
Oh,
go on Majin Obama stream with this specific team, and I am beating the ass out of this poor man that barely plays this fucking game. And
you're
it's
so
like,
proud of him. You were literally just. I think the minute you did it, you're just like, look at this, and you just sent me the clip. Like, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did I made him do? And he just beat Majin Obama badly, and he's like, what happened?
I start when the rollback patch come. By the way, we've been talking about fighting games for 25 minutes now, so nobody can say we don't talk about fighting games. When the
No,
rollback patch finally came out, and I went online to a lobby, I was winning consistently with Makoto and Yukiko against people that were higher ranked than me, because at this point I never touched ranked in this game.
oh, you're right. And then you were probably just because you were just in lobby, so basically there's no ranked matchmaking there. Where it's just, hey, yeah, good luck, find whoever you play.
Yeah,
And you were just here cleaning house.
you created a monster, and you yourself are a monster, and I do not mean that in a positive way. You are a horrible, despicable human being for what you did to me, and for what you did to all of your friends.
It's like the God of War story where Ares just wants Kratos to be the gracious warrior. I am the Ares, you are Kratos. Take my soul and make me really good at fighting games. Hey, so real quick,
Yeah.
so the funniest part about this, right? Remember when it was just a meme pick, but it became no, pull him out.
What
You
do you
know what I'm
mean?
talking? Remember when because before this, I normally used Yu Narukami and I don't know, I think it was S
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
time.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
we're
no,
getting to
no.
it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay,
We're getting up to it. Got it.
so this was the test, right? This was the litmus test to see whether or not I was actually good at this game. Whenever we finished up a session, whether it was like a first to 10, a first to 20, or a first to 40, which again,
Mhm.
every time I invited you for a first to 40, you were like, yeah, sure, bet, run the set. It would always end with, all right, Gene, I had my fun, pull them out. And there were two specific characters in Cross Tag that were the bane of my existence whenever we played.
Two blonde-headed characters,
It is
which
crazy
also
how, to this point, every time you pick a blonde character against me in a fighting game, it is a struggle.
it is a actual kryptonite. Every character has been, oh, this blonde-haired chick starts with Wagner over. It's I think it started with Wagner. This blonde-haired chick, why is she impossible to beat?
So we get to the Yang Mika arc, right? And for the longest time, I can't beat this. There is
And
nothing I can do against this team.
I distinctly remember I just picked it for shits and giggles. Like I picked Yang, sure, but then Mika was like, "Yeah, I'll pick Mika because I know she's not that good. Whatever. Let's run around with me." And then it just why? Why did it work so well? This does not combo at all, but it's working. And so started the Yang and Mika arc.
And so started the Yang and Mika arc of the second I am consistently beating those two characters, I know I have reached a point in this game that I can never come back from. It has been we've been playing this game since I want to say I might be paraphrasing here, like 2019 or so, maybe even before
Roughly.
that.
Yep.
That
During
month,
your college, maybe?
probably during later years of college, definitely. I have that muscle memory just there. I can pick up a controller and start doing Makoto combos right now. And cross tag, of course, but still.
Yeah, you could go right now. You see somebody playing cross tag. You just say, "Hey, let's run the set," and you are immediately just in it again.
Yeah. Because Makoto's just there. Like her moveset in that game is ingrained into my DNA now. Because of how many times I ran set with you. And I cannot say that for any other character in any fighting game. Maybe Brian Fury in Tekken. Maybe. Because going from Tekken 7 Brian Fury to Tekken 8 Brian Fury was like, oh, he has this, he has this, he has that, he has that, this combos, that combos. Okay, I'm done.
I get back to Tekken.
You should really get back to Tekken. Maybe just pick Jin. Pick Jin.
Jin.
Just pick Jin.
Hey, Jin, go pick Jin. What?
Well, I mean, you're not gonna pick goddamn Jack. Even though I've told
It
you on multiple
sounds
occasions that
funny.
yeah, okay,
It sounds hilarious, yet I don't want it.
all right,
Or
fair.
I legit want to learn Lily, but I'm just too lazy.
He's
Jin
what?
was really fun.
Jin's the best
I will
character in
I
the game
will
to
admit
learn.
that was like super fun. Hello?
I fucking love Tekken. I fucking love. We gotta go back to finish the
Go
cross tag.
back to cross tag.
So it becomes a struggle, right? I have to beat these two characters consistently to prove, okay, I am now good at this game. I am at a level where I don't need to care about if I go online or go to a tournament. I am at a level where I don't give a shit about this game. I am godlike. And that's the second that started happening was when I started picking Yukiko with Makoto.
Yes.
The
He's I don't get it. The minute you pick Yukiko, something started shifting again. You're just like, oh yeah, Yang Mik, and then Yukiko happens. And then suddenly there's projectiles in the street. Suddenly there's this stupid ass persona that I could push block. But no, it's gonna stay there. I don't know why you can't push block a persona.
no,
Don't
no.
explain that part to me.
And then you push block the persona, but while you're doing that, I'm doing quarter circle back, light into heavy EX move with Makoto, which is just her prepping the spin into the rush up punch, which like moves her across the screen. So even though you push block, I'm already right in front of you.
He's back. And now just wasted my meter. And then
And then I do my little spin kick. I do my little spin kick, which I can then cancel into command grab, and then I just light punch you, crouch punch you, and OTG you, and then you're just dead.
No, and then the worst part is that, hey, this spin, it's low profile, so all those mix you're doing, nah, these aren't gonna touch. You better have like a full screen attack. So I'm just whacking at the air while this man is slowly sliding down and just goes up, grabs me, like, oh, well, guess I'm dead now.
Out of that little spin kick, I get a guaranteed fall down, crumple. I get a guaranteed crumple. I can cancel it into a block. I can cancel it into a low block. I can cancel it into DP. I can cancel it into a throw. I can cancel it into special. It is a normal that is special cancelable and super cancelable, and it is the best move she has, which also happens to just go under projectiles, certain projectiles.
Yes. At some point, I started looking at this move, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna DP. That's great. No, fuck it. When in doubt, DP, they said, huh? And just DP my way to victory. No, forget this move. I am not dealing with this. Hey, there's people over there playing Street Fighter saying like, oh no, this evil mix. No, get mixed by Makoto, then talk to me again. You don't get it. The minute that lady starts spinning, it's over.
I remember me playing with Makoto and you using Narukami, and you did Narukami's slide, electric slide. And as you were doing that, I am doing the little spin, and for whatever reason, during the startup animation for the spin, she's invincible. So you're just doing the move, and it's going like it's pushing my character, but it's not hitting her. And then I cancel the spin, do a light punch, and it's like whatever you were doing, it's gone now. You are now getting comboed by my character.
I think that was one of my biggest. Yeah, no, I give up. There's just moments when things happen in that game, and when they happen, it's just like, yeah, no, I give up. No, this is not that day. And one of those is just like, no, no, I'm not having this today. There was another really funny one.
It might have been you using Adachi Yumi.
Oh, that Adachi Yumi thing was really funny, which I did not know was the strongest team until I just figured out one day. I'm like, oh, this is just top tier. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna not use Yumi for a while. Because at some point, I do look at the top tiers and I'm like, yeah, let me not use this for a while. I like having fun.
Do you? Do you like having fun?
Were you having fun?
Hey man, I was beating you.
So there you go.
Every time we do
So
a first to 10, I'm the one winning them.
yeah, no, it's gone now. I when was it? I don't
January,
think no.
December.
Yeah, December. No, I think the minute I came back from when I was working as a teacher, everything's been gone. It's never came back. I
Okay,
just need to sit. I just need to sit down and go on a marathon one day.
maybe you need your own personal little training. You right now are Frieza, base Frieza.
Face freeze me.
Final form Frieza being told by his henchmen, yeah, maybe you should just, I don't know,
You should
try.
go try.
And then
Yeah.
3 minutes after, like, doing a push up, he just gets golden Frieza.
Wait a minute. One of my friends sent me a meme the other day. It was the funniest thing. Where it was basically, it was the scene where I think Vegeta tells him, "Yeah, get in the hyperbolic time chamber," and then Goku goes like, "Nah, I'm strong enough. I don't need it. Maybe you'll need it." And then one of my friends told me, "Yeah, yo, see, you're Goku. You just refuse to go into hyperbolic time chamber." It's at the part that now you're losing. I'm like, fuck.
I hate, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
hate going to training mode because
Really?
I like I have this thing with new fighting games. With every fighting game that I play for the first time, of I want to see how far I can go without actually like putting more than an hour into training mode. So I boot up a game. I go to random. Sorry, I go to training. I go to random. I try out every single character. I give everyone a shot. And then when I find someone that I feel like comfortable with, of hey, he does this into that. I'm not looking at character trials. I'm not looking at combo trials. I'm not looking at the tutorial for the game. I just feel comfortable with this character. I go online. I want to see how far I can get without like actually spending more than 20 to 30 minutes trying to figure
In
out a
training? Huh.
character properly. You remember when the
So,
Guilty Gear Strive beta was out on PS4, and I picked Nago for the first time against you?
well, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
So that was long ago. I didn't even remember we played the beta. Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah, we played the beta, and
I
then
thought. Hmm.
months later, Guilty Gear Strive comes out, and we both get it on PC. I think
Yeah,
maybe it was
yeah.
just
So
me. That game had
okay,
crossplay.
no, okay, it did. Okay, so the game was going to have crossplay. It didn't have day one. So I did get the game on PlayStation. Then I got it on PC a few days later because key reselling somewhere they dropped it from like it's $40-$60 like $30. I'm like, yeah, I'll just get this so I can play with Brian once in a while, and that's when I get it. Yeah,
So we start
crossplay
playing.
was at a way later.
Yeah,
Mhm.
crossplay was later. Crossplay was later.
Yeah,
We start
way
playing.
later.
We start playing this game, and I think you started off with Soul Bad Guy or Kai Kisk,
I
and
think it
I
was. It might have been Leo.
I don't remember. It's been so long since we played this game together. All I remember is
Yep.
picking Nago, not going to character trials, and just fighting you for a while.
Mhm.
And it wasn't until I sat down. No. It was I played Nago. I went online. I got to floor 7 or 8 with Nago without ever doing his trials
Oh,
or
and
going to
training
training
mode.
mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's at floor 7 that you start getting the people that are like, no, they put so much time into training mode. They know the matchups. They know how to counter
But
everything. That's
I
where the
know,
good.
like, actually go learn the game now.
Now I
Basically.
actually have to go. So, all right, I reached my peak of how far I can go without learning the character. So let's learn the character. It took me 2 hours to learn Nagoriyuki. And then we played each other.
Sayonara.
Sayonara!
Every single time.
I hit you with that thing so
It,
many
it
fucking times.
it should have been a joke at that point because every single time you basically popped the vampire thing, I would do something so dumb. And the minute you see it, it's like, oh, here it is. And then you just hear sayonara. I am flying away. The wall has been broken. I had half health. It is now gone. Run the next match. I'm like, okay, back to the lobby.
And
It
then
never failed.
and then you had your training arc with Guilty Gear.
Wasn't it? Because, okay, there were two characters that I did know that basically I know that I used and I had really good results. One was Leo, the other was Kai. Kai definitely had the better results here.
Yeah. I could not beat your
Because,
Kai with Naga.
because at first it was I think at first against now was just, oh yeah, let's use Leo. Sayonara. Back to the lobby to you. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna use Kai. Why? Because in Rev 2, I did actually use Kai a lot. Did anything change? No, this is the same character. Actually, he's even easier because Strive is a simple game, but that's a conversation for another time.
Can
All
I
right, let's try it out.
can I raise my hand real quick? I am losing my
Yeah,
mind.
go ahead.
I am in tears right
You
now.
shot.
I am
What?
I have such a shit eating grin and I have tears coming from my eyes. Because hearing you say sayonara with such spite in your heart is like, oh my god. I need
You
to go
know
back
there's
to Nago.
anger. You know there is anger inside that sayonara. You know I say it with all the hate in the world.
Oh
As
my
I
god.
say sayonara, and you immediately flash back to the slash as I am going away.
I
Just
don't
like just the Super Smash Bros. You're gone. Here's the little star. I'm like,
I
oh,
don't care how low Nagoriyuki is on the tier list. He will always be like
that
an S plus character in my heart.
you will be S plus in my heart.
People weren't complaining. People weren't screaming out cultural appropriation when Nagoriyuki was revealed.
Because he's the coolest character. There you go. Like the minute this guy was revealed, it was saying, "Yeah, this guy's the coolest." And the minute you start playing it, no, he's the coolest.
I just wish that blood gauge wasn't so trash.
So evil, yeah. It got better. Takes all the patches. I think it's no. I think it might be at its best right now because I think Nagoriyuki is one of the top characters.
I don't
Mind
believe
you,
you.
oh well, he did win some tournaments. Although from what I've heard, the ban shifted to I'm not sure where the hell Happy Chaos is right now, but there's definitely a lot of soul back guys again. I'm like, what? Really? Is the gorilla really just winning now? Come on. So where was okay? So after Brian over here sayonara me straight into my training arc. Thank you. I just decided, hey, you love it, don't you? It's like,
It's the best
you know
song.
what?
I don't give a shit.
You're right. I just kind of went back into the yeah. I think Rev 2 soundtrack's still better, but no, that's when we get the nuclear takes
We,
this
we,
stream.
we, we can talk about that later. We can talk about with we can talk about that eventually, right? We can talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
what constitutes a good fighting game soundtrack later. I'm putting my like I'm
Listen,
yeah.
honestly, we can make a whole stream where we just air out our nuclear takes, and that'd be funny. And one of them is definitely gonna be Guilty Gear. Oh, it's gonna be Guilty Gear. Anyways, so I go into my training arc. I was like, you know what? Let's pick Kai. Why? Because I liked him in Rev 2. I like Vanilla Boy over here. So I practiced Kai. Okay, this is fun. Oh, this man. Oh, if you at any point go into a wall, you're dead. Okay, let's go play against Nago again. Hey, look at that. There are results. I am not dying. I am still getting sayonara because I am an idiot. Let's be honest. That will never go away. But it's not going to be part 2 of this story because, oh, no. You know what? Sayonara was nice next to the next part, which is all yours.
The
one that shifts
universal
timeline.
shift. The
The
change in
universal shift in
timeline.
power.
So,
yeah.
tag me in. It's my time now. Hi, hello, it's
Okay.
me. Brian here. He starts beating me consistently with Kai Kisk. I no longer have that ability with Nagoriyuki. He's winning consistently. I'm losing consistently. There has to be a change. So back to training mode. I need a
Oh
new
no.
character because Nagoriyuki's blood gauge is just not doing it for me. I need something new. Maybe Soul Bad Guy. I like Soul Bad Guy. Soul Bad Guy is pretty cool. I don't have a Soul Bad Guy. Maybe I should pick Kai. I don't have a Kai. Maybe Chip. No, because then I die in 2 hits.
No.
Eddie? No. No, he's not
Yo.
Eddie in this game. Nope.
Just Shadow one.
Zato? No. I forget her name. The
Eddie was Eddie,
Brazilian
huh?
Brazilian girl with the kicks and the dog? No.
Oh, Giovanna.
Giovanna. Right. I
Giovanna
try
Giovanna.
out so many different characters and not one of them is clicking. And at the very end, I just go, you know what? Screw it. Potemkin. Sure. Why not? I hate playing grapplers in video games. I don't care for them. They should be banned from every single fighting game. Sorry about that. I don't like them. I've never been able to do consistent 360s in my life. I tried Iron Taker back in early Blaze Blue, and I never figured it out. So this is just this will not have results. This had results. I to cut a long story short. We went online against each other, and I picked Potemkin, and he saw me picking Potemkin, and you had a laugh, you had a chuckle, right? Oh, really? The grappler against me? Sure, yeah, okay. And then I do a buster, and then I do a buster, and then I do the punch move where he jumps forward, and he jumps back, and then he jumps forward, and then you jump, and then I do heavenly. Heavenly Potemkin!
Busted. And as he's slowly falling from the earth, as it crashes, that's when the power balance just broke. It is now all the way on his side. We have reached a different timeline. I am now not allowed to win anymore. Like, huh? What happened? Why am I dying?
The second I start picking grapplers, it's like something shifts in the air.
Immediately shifts. Which, hey, fun fact: you weren't the first one that happened. Who
had that experience? Yeah, I wasn't the first person who had that experience with you.
No, you weren't the first one because when I was playing a lot of Central Fiction with my friend, so we were just playing this game normally. We were just playing we were playing Mine, we were playing Izayoi over there. Okay. Then one day he says, hey, I'm gonna choose Iron Tail. I'm like, sure, why not? And then he said, oh, but I'm gonna be very special because I can't 360. I'm gonna use Stylish Chair. I'm like, I'll stop you. I should have stopped him. I should have stopped him, Brian. Why didn't I stop him, Brian? Because the minute he picked this character, the minute I threw him on the floor and he recovers, and I am doing my Oki over here, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna catch him. He just gets up, he extends his arm. I am suddenly in the air, and now I am back in the game lobby, wondering what just happened. What just happened? Why am I back in the lobby? As I keep looking at this, and one day I am like almost full health playing Isayoi, and then one day he just gets up, super grab. Oh, that was a fatal counter, wasn't it? I am gonna die. Oh, my health went from blue straight to red. Oh, he just double. You would think that after doing a super grab, right, you wouldn't grab again. But no, that's what they want you to expect. This is the Pain Eater arc where this man just does another grab, and now I am back in the lobby again. Why are these characters like this? Why do you all eat glue? Please go back to Potentia before I start ranting.
Okay, so that's you playing against an Iron Taker using Stylish.
Yes, it was awful.
Do you want to talk about what it's like to fight an Iron Taker using Technical? We'll get to that. So, magnets.
How do they even work?
I start playing Potemkin, and from then on, it is like I no longer care about any other character in this game. Potemkin is the character that I am winning the most with. I go online with him. I reached floor 9, which should not have happened in any way or form, but I am just there now. I am learning Kara cancels, which is he does I think it's
He
forward.
dashes forward but
He
grabs
does
at the
he
same time,
does the
right?
forward manual. Yeah, the manual move where he dashes forward and then cancel it into command
Yep.
grab. I am learning so much about this character, and you are just suffering all the while. You pick Leo, doesn't matter. You pick Soul, doesn't matter. You pick
Nope.
Kai, doesn't matter. You are
Nope.
getting busted. So
There will be 10 matches. I might win one or two. It is not consistent because the next rematch, oh no, I'm dead.
we get to the point where okay, Guilty Gear Strive, we're pretty much like burnt out on it. We
Striped
played
out.
enough. We're strived out. And then we hop on to a little game that you weren't expecting I bring up called Multi Blood Actors Against Current Code.
Oh no.
I picked Coma right from the start. What is Coma, Gene?
He is a grappler that can super himself into having at least like 5 seconds of super armor. I don't know how much that lasts. It lasts long enough. I am dead.
He's rush down, he has a good DP, he has good normals, and he can combo into his grabs. Die.
There is
Grappler.
yes. I'm gone. I put him on the floor. He wakes up, and then you see his arm extended all the way up. And the only thing I know is, oh, this is it. Oh, I'm gone.
We play Actors Against Current Code. We play Tekken for a while. I learned King. What is King in Tekken, Gene? Go on.
Maybe hasn't seen the pattern. He is definitely a grappler.
I am sniffing that glue. And then
This
to
man became a certified paint eater. This
I
man, I could go. I would go to his house and I could smell the paint. No, I'm kidding.
I go into Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
What is the
The only
character I
the only
pick in Street Fighter?
Zangief.
Zangief. Yes, correct. Now there's a little caveat to that where in Street Fighter 6 my main is actually Ed, and in because Zangief is way harder to use in 5 than he is in 6. And then in
Eh,
6 I just start off using Zangief and I get to upper gold ranks. What is Zangief again in case I forget?
he is definitely a grappler.
Okay. Now, to bring it back. Do you remember when we started playing Chrono Phantasma? And I'm not talking about 2 days ago. I'm talking about the very first time we started playing Central Fiction.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
was
all the way back.
this was post us getting super into cross tag battle.
Mm-hmm. We
And
played a few days.
we played for a
Yeah,
few days. What
you tried.
character?
Okay,
What happened? What happened, Jade?
I'll tell you. So I'm pretty sure because it wasn't immediate. No, there was a build up to it. So if I remember right, you either tried. It might have been Hakuman first. You were doing Hakuman stuff. It wasn't working. Okay. You then, I believe, you switched back to Makoto.
Which
It
was
didn't
there was
work.
a no
This chick is a different beast from Cross Tag.
exactly.
She is definitely a different squirrel. Okay. I'm pretty sure there was two catches. Maybe there's a bullet in there. I'm not sure. And then you decided, you know what? Iron Tamer.
I'm a Potemkin main. This
I'm a
game is
potato.
just this game is just
What's the
anime.
Potemkin color, by the way?
This game is just anime Guilty Gear. He probably plays the exact same as Potemkin. What's the worst that could happen? Gene, what's the worst that could happen?
Magnets. Why would he
Magnets.
have magnets? Who gave the grappler a projectile?
Magnets. Who
Hey,
gave the
did
grappler
you
a
know?
projectile that when it hits, it gives you magnetism? So then the grappler can just use his command grabs and you get sucked into them from mid screen?
Die.
Die.
Hey,
Die now.
are you in the air? And are you magnetized? Man, you must really hate life, huh? Wait, what? And now I'm back in the lobby. Hey, so I would like to. Can we talk about this? Is central fiction, Tager? But this is just central. This is central fiction, Tager. But we talk about how cross tag Tager is somehow worse, actively worse. Because oh boy, because hey, you remember how you hey so remind me again, how do you throw the projectile in central fiction?
How do you what? Excuse me?
So you remember so the Tigger's projectile, the little electric ball that magnetizes you.
Yeah.
How do you use it? How do you use it again?
Is it quarter circle, forward circle?
Yeah, but there was something stopping you from not using it all the time. Can you remember what it was?
I don't, actually.
Okay, so in Central Fiction, your little projectile because did you see? There's a little electricity gauge
The
above
electricity gauge, you
Tigger.
have to build it up to full in order to use it in
Yeah.
Central Fiction. But he doesn't have that in. He doesn't have that in Cross Tag.
So how do we? So obviously he doesn't have this anymore. So he doesn't have his projectile, right? Well, no. How do we shoot the projectile in cross tag?
He uses meter.
He uses meter. Now I would like to remind you real quick. How much meter can you get in cross tag in like
5.
10 seconds? There you go. And now remind me one last time. What happens when you have full resonance
9.
gauge? 9 meter. Can you guess? Have you ever seen Taker rapid fire 9 electric balls? It is not funny at all. But you know what? You know what? The electric balls, I can live with that. That sounds awful. You think, oh no, but this man can just infinitely electrify you and grab you. What do you mean this is not the worst thing that can happen?
Please
Oh
remember.
no,
Please
there's
note.
some.
Please
Mhm.
note. Tager can also grab you while on the ground. So let's say your character gets fully comboed, and your character is now lying face down on the ground. Hager is essentially the only character that I know of in existence, other than Geese
Yeah,
Howard, that can just pick you up.
he just looks at you like, oh, you thought you had invincibility, picks you up, electrifies. You lose a little bit of health, but congratulations, you are now in front of this man. You are electrified. Take a guess, because you're not gonna hit him back. No, if you hit him back, you are going to die. Your best option is probably backstepping, and I'm not gonna say jump backstep because no, he will extend his arm into the air, and that's it. That's the run. But no, I'll tell you what's the worst thing that can happen in cross tag. The one that has been consistently happening between you and one of my friends who also used Taylor. The evilest bullshit. Hey, so you remember Taylor's super grab, right?
Yeah,
So you remember how, hey, you get super grab in the ground, but in Central Fiction, you don't have any super grabs in the air, right?
yeah.
So somebody over there at Arc
Arxis.
System,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, hey, what if we put that super grab in the air? I'm like, okay, that's fine, but I would have to like jump into that and what if the minute you jump and he jumps with you, he does super grab, you're automatically magnetized and you're just going straight into that grab and you're dead. That's it. You're dead. Congratulations. If at any point you both jump at the same time, you are gone. Why did you do this? What was your damage? And God Almighty help you if there's resonance space. Because I will because here's a fun fact. Hey, cross stack health bars are really low. We're talking you could die in 2 combos. So the Meditator grabs you, and you have half health. No, that's it. You're gone. You're gone. You're deceased.
You're forgetting the
This
second.
thing.
You're forgetting the second part of why Taker is so dangerous in cross tag.
Does this?
Because
Doesn't
if
he
you
actually
pair
have
this
combos?
motherfucker up, that too, he has actual combos in this game. If you pair him up with Waldstein, this is a tag fighter in which two grapplers on the same team together is considered S tier.
You're right. There was a whole ass tournament where Taker Waltz that's a good luck, buddy.
And
Hey, Wallstone might not do as much damage as this guy, but oh boy, he's still a grappler. He will still kick your ass.
Gene,
Oh boy, yeah.
to stop you, I would like to
Mm-hmm.
extend my hand for a handshake.
Mm-hmm.
We are
GG's.
now GG's. We are now 1 hour in, and all we have talked about is fighting games. We finally did it.
We beat the allegations.
We beat the allegations. We beat the curse. The 3-episode rule is real.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll never talk about fighting games after this one, right?
Never again. We finally hit the quota.
There you go. We never had to talk about grapplers. I am now happy. What do you mean we're gonna talk about that soundtrack?
Wait. Before we move away from fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
Gene, Akuma came out.
Yeah.
Did you play him?
I don't own Street Fighter 6. I do want to get it because, hey, the day we played that game, I did have legit fun with that game. I was like, oh, I did not expect to have fun with Street Fighter because I actually hate Street Fighter.
Yeah, just you modern. Fuck it.
Yeah, just okay. I kind of want to learn Classic because, hey, you do learn some, because I'm not sure if you get more combos. I also did like French girl over here, Madden. Oh, that was fun.
He got buffed.
But she got buffed, really?
He got buffed for the current patch.
Cool. More. So Madden's a grappler, right?
She is a grappler. Yeah, that is correct.
So I was eating paint that day and I didn't even know it. Cool.
The reason I bring Akuma up is because I own Street Fighter 6.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not played them.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? I would think you'd be the first one to get on that Akuma hype train. Huh?
No, but I do have a story relating to that. I have a friend that is the person that got me hooked into Dragon Ball FighterZ. And oh my god, I just realized I'm a fucking Super Broly main and a Broly main.
Wait, what? Hey, Gene, how's Dragon Ball? He's still grabbing me. Send help.
I main Android 16, Super Broly, and Broly.
It is a miracle you are not using Wallstein in Under Night just because you rather use Akatsuki.
I did use Wallstein once, and I beat you.
Yes, God help me if one day you finally get the Under Night 2 over there, and I do get it on PC. That game doesn't have crossplay, by the way. If I do get it on PC, and then suddenly I'm just, why is Wallstein here? I did not sign up for this.
I have a friend that really likes Akuma. He was his main in Street Fighter V. This is the character and the game. That character in that game is what made my friend love fighting games. Right? He put the most time into that character. This dude, I don't wanna call him out. I don't. But it is kind of funny that we both got really into Tekken 7 at the same time. And I picked Brian Fury, and he picked Armor King. And I was beating him consistently over the course of 3 months or so. And then one day he just decides, I'm done with fighting games. I am done. I'm done with them forever. And then, a week later after he says that, rollback is announced for Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Wait, was this... Did I ever play with him?
No. Yes. Okay. Maybe. I think you did. When we were playing Marvel Infinite, you might have played him.
Okay.
So, okay, he's done. He's out. He's out of fighting games. He got out of fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
An entire year passes. Street Fighter 6 launches. It is popping off. Tekken 8 launches. It is popping off. These franchises they're dominating fighting games right now.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball FighterZ, rollback. everything is looking pretty good in the world of fighting games. My
Yep.
friend doesn't care. He's out. He does not want to play them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He
And
brought me into Street Fighter V. I beat his Akuma with my Ed. He brought me into Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm not gonna say I was beating him consistently, but there were a couple matches where I was like
uh, real
frustrating
quick,
him. Yeah,
that team was super Broly. Was Andre 1600 too?
yeah,
Okay, damn, just
yeah.
triple pain eater. Yep, okay. Because I was thinking it was somebody else. No, I think it was definitely 16. This man was just running 3 collaborators and fighters. All right, carry on.
I would just wait until somebody switch characters, and then I would do my EX upward DP, and I would just grab them off the
Here's
air.
death, buddy.
I have Super Broly combos none of you have ever seen. That was funny. And then I played Tekken with him, and then like it really did feel, this might not have been the case, but it really did feel like I was the reason why he quit fighting games.
Really?
It felt that way to me. He might not have said it, but it did feel that way to me.
Damn, you have the opposite effect that I do. Nice or bad.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
There's a funny story about fighting that I'll tell when you're done.
Jesus, it really is just talking about fighting games. This episode.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather
Yeah,
have this than
like,
talking about like what we've been talking about for the last 2 weeks.
what's that? Microsoft did something stupid again? Who would have thought?
Oh no,
I haven't
we
done
have
anything yet, but they'll
no
do
no no.
it.
We just wait a week. Just wait a week. The Xbox showcase is next week.
Dude, I have no hopes for that. But go on. There is nothing there.
No, but they're gonna announce a new Doom. Oh my god, Doom, you guys! Doom is gonna save this
Really?
company.
Wait, was that like a leak? Really?
A Doom: The Dark Ages. It might be a re-release. I don't know.
It was just a re-release of Doom 2016. I love that game, but why? But
Where was I? Right. So Akuma is coming. We know this. This was a couple months ago. We know Akuma is coming to Street Fighter 6. So I asked my friend, "Are you ever going to come back to Street Fighter?" I mean, Akuma's coming in like a couple months. He's like, "The only way I will come back to fighting games is if Akuma is revealed in Street Fighter 6 and he looks amazing, and if Slayer is ever shown to be in Guilty Gear Strive." I to put it into perspective, he doesn't know. He did not know.
Did not know.
So the fact that he got not one, but both of the characters that he wanted at the same time in games with rollback, the next time I heard this man speak, he was a completely different person.
He was like, "Yeah, fighting games are the best." I'm like, ooh.
He was so ready. He's so excited for Akuma.
We are so back.
He is so back. He is back into fighting games.
Back in. Good for him.
We did it.
So,
oh yeah?
We are. So here's a funny story, right? So when I started fighting games, right, it was, and here's an even funnier story. My first experience with Persona was Persona 4 Arena.
Jesus Christ.
I know, right? It's like one day, one of my friends shows me this game. It's like Persona 4 Arena. I'm like, what the hell is a Persona? Sure, why not? And he lends it to me. I'm like, yeah, let's play this game. Let's play Persona 4 Arena. And I played it. This was the first fighting game went all the time. I was like, yeah, this is fun. Let's play for a while. I had nobody to play this with. I am playing this against the computer. Fine. So a few years later, my other friend also gets the game, and then we start playing Persona 4 Arena. I am using kanji, by the way. I started this game with kanji, and the only reason is because I would like to remind you, this was delay-based netcode. So if at any point you use kanji's grab, you might as well just been an S tier character. Who thought this was the rollback is the best thing I've ever had. No bar, non bar, whatever. Anyways, so I'm like, Yeah, Persona 4 Arena with a friend. We played it a lot of hours. That's fine. We got Arena Ultimates. That's fine. I'm still not really that into these games because I'm just playing the story. I'm not playing online. Okay. So, PlayStation 4 comes out. I see Marvel 3, and I already played Marvel 3. I had own Ultimate. It's just that nobody will play this game with me. I'm like, okay. I buy this game day one when it comes out on the PlayStation 4 the remaster. I had the PlayStation 3 version. Like, let's play some Marvel, right? So we're gonna play Marvel. Nobody plays this game with me at all. Until one day during college, I helped one of my friends. This is the one I play the most fighting games with because he had never played a fighting. He would just not play fighting games. So I just go over him. I help him out with something because we were doing something related to college with a computer. And while I'm at his house, he has Marvel, and he looks at that game and says, "Yeah, I don't play because I just don't get it." I'm like, what do you mean you don't get it? I don't get it. I'm like, all right, sit down. I'm gonna show you how to play this game. So the minute I sit down, I tell him, hey, you see this stylish option? Never touch it. But why? Just don't touch it because you are now limited to like 4 moves. You will never get the game. Okay, good. Now sit down. I'm gonna show you how to do quarter circles and shoryukens. Perfect. You learned them. It sucks. Don't worry. It will always suck. You will always miss them. Don't worry about it. So when I get back home, we just start playing this game online. And we are just at this for hours and hours. And this man is just having the time of his life because he did not know how much fun these games were. And then I start teaching him wave dashes and everything. And now, congratulations, I actually have somebody play fighting games. And now we are just playing Ultimate Marvel for hours on end. And now I am finally getting good at these games because somebody's actually playing these with me. So a few years later, the funniest thing happens with him where I look and it's like, oh yeah, Central Fiction. This game looks fun. And it's like, I don't know, I don't believe in this. It looks kind of weird. Like, no, just get it. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So we played Central Fiction. Everything's normal. We're just kind of mashing buttons. We don't know what's happening. And then I did an insta kill at the end of that match. See, even you know the implication of this. I did one little insta kill. And the actual reaction to this was it was like it was like a Friday. It was a Friday like at 4 p.m. And this man just over the head just tells me, "I'll be back tomorrow." No, I'm getting my room back. Like what? This man disappears for 24 hours. He's gone, Brian. This insta kill just threw him into training mode. He is gone. So the next day, I am just sitting here. I'm just playing whatever. And then he just appears in the PlayStation party. And the first thing he tells me, run the set right now. I'm like, okay. Brian, we run the set. Brian, that astral finish did irreparable damage to that man. I could not wait. This was it. I was on the I am dead, Brian. Brian, this man got astral straight into his training arc. He came back 24 hours later, a stronger man than I will ever be. There was anger behind every hit. I don't even remember what character he was playing. I just remember that, oh no, there was a perfect somewhere in there. I'm like, wow, what the fuck did I do? And from that day onwards, he went from, yeah, I don't think I like Central Fiction to like, no, he has the most hours in the game. No, he loves this game. He has 8,000 hours on that game. He never stopped. He one day he was going to college, right? When he was going to college, he actually saw some people run a tournament for Central Fiction at his college. He called me. He called me, complained that, Gene, there was a Central Fiction tournament right there. Oh, really? What happened? Gene, there was straight up free money. What do you mean there was free money? Gene, none of these people were you. I could have destroyed that tournament. What I am missing free money. I'm like, damn, that bad, huh? So with this man, I have played basically all of my fighting games, and this is probably where all of my experience comes from, by the way, because we got Central Fiction. an insta kill happened there, and that basically that's when the timeline basically went to like, oh, okay, we got Guilty Gear, right? Now he hated Guilty Gear because he played it with another friend, and that guy is an active asshole. Why? Because that man will start beating you at a game, and he will never tell you how the game works, what you're supposed to do. Oh, this is how you counter this? No. It's just like, I'm gonna win and I'm gonna have a good time, and you're gonna have a terrible time. Like, well, you're a prick. So I got him back into Guilty. Like, come on, let's just play for a while. You'll like it. On God, right? The minute he started loving that game was, hey, did you know that in Guilty Gear, you know how in Tekken 7, when you're about to hit each other with low health, the game just slows down?
Danger mode in I
Danger
think
mode?
is it called danger mode? It's something. It's called something in Guilty Gear Xrd.
No, not danger mode. Okay, no. Do you know when? Okay, that was danger time. When basically, if you hit each other, danger time starts, and congratulations, someone's gonna die. No. Do you know? Okay, in Tekken 7 specifically, and Tekken 8, I'm not sure if any other Tekken does it.
No,
I
it's
think
just 7 and 8. When
it's just
both
7 8,
characters are low health
and they
and
do a button at the same time. The game just slows down to see who's gonna hit each other.
yeah.
Did you know that Guilty Gear Rev 2 did that?
What the fuck?
Yes, it is super rare. So what happens is, if you have no health at all, and you both hit a button, and that button is gonna hit someone, the game actually stops, zooms in into you with a little thing, and it stops. The screen goes dark 1 second in, and then the hit goes away, and then something happens. Somebody died. You either die or you double down. The minute that happened, that man went from I hate Guilty Gear like, oh no, I am so into this game, and he never stopped playing it. It was the simplest thing. That man went from like, I don't like Guilty Gear to like, wait, this can happen? No, this game's the best thing in the world. And then we started playing Guilty Gear, and then we never stopped.
I have never seen that.
I'm gonna I'll look up a video if I ever get a chance. I think the only game that does it is Rev 2, because I'm pretty sure Strive does not do it. And hey, fuck you, Strive. You don't have the coolest feature.
Oh, but it has rollback.
Yeah, and Rev 2 also. What's your point?
Yeah, I got later. You got it later.
Yeah, you know what? I will still play.
Oh, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck the Strife slander. Fuck the Exard Revelator praise. The best Guilty Gear is Accent Core plus R. Fuck you.
Okay, so yeah, Older Soul's there, and I really like Older Soul because it's like, oh, do a combo, finish combo, charge up, go in hard. I'm like, hey, this is the coolest character. Why is he not back? You have the best excuse. Oh, hey, at the end of Strive, we took away Soul's power. So what you're telling me is, just give him a new sword, and now since he doesn't have the powers, we can make him do the Order Soul thing by using these little canisters in the story, right? Why are you doing this? The free money is right there. I will buy this character right now. Come on, give me Order Soul. I can find this so I can send it to you.
Instead of Order Soul, it's Retired Soul.
Retired Soul. He's retired, man. He loves his wife. Just leave him alone already. Come on.
Retired. Retired Moon Good Guy.
Moon Good Guy. Moon Good Guy. I'm already laughing at Luna Good Girl over there with Bramblue Rising because, oh god, she's the best.
Just pulls out a fucking cake out of her ass and starts eating it. I saw that one quote.
Oh yeah, it's just, I don't know why, but she just does it. She has some of the funniest interactions. Like, there's an interaction with this guy Bane where he's like, "Yeah, I'll give you the donut recipe. Just make sure to make him." It's like they're like trading secret organization info over a donut recipe. Like, come on, what is wrong with you? This is why this girl gets bullied a lot in the gacha. So I think to cap it off for this story is like, hey, so the last game we got super into was Dragon Ball FighterZ. That game has like 500 hours over there, and I think the best memory I've ever had with that game is, hey, so you know how you shouldn't super dash, right? Randomly. It's going to get you killed. So every time that man would hit R2, I would have to be like, what have you done? As I immediately 2H into death. And a joke actually came out of this, where all my friends say hey, so whenever you're playing a fighting game, you have this thing. We call it El Rosario. So what? El Rosario. Why? Because this is what happens. Whenever your health reaches a certain point, whenever your health starts getting red, something happens. And God just goes on your side and that's it. We can't beat you anymore. That's the run. You go red, and the minute you go red, you are now invincible. What are you doing? Who are you praying to? There is just a Rosario on your controller hanging, and whenever you reach red health, everything shifts the balance, and now we can't win. Like, really? Yes, everybody has said it, and they all want me dead for it. I'm not sure if you've noticed it too, because probably one of my friends probably told you that, hey, why does this keep happening? Anyways.
I hate you.
Oh, you see, you know it.
I'm getting flashbacks to all like the robbed wins I could have gotten
Yeah,
while you
no,
were in low health.
because it's every single time I reach red health. It's not like, no, he's not good at the game. He's just robbing the game at this point. Like,
Oh
what do
my
you mean I'm
fucking
not? You
god.
are robbing. What?
They're calling it the Rosario, but really it's the Rosario factor, the Rosary factor.
The Rosary Factor? The
Yeah,
Rosary Factor?
the X Factor from Marvel.
Yeah, yeah, because it's any game. Oh, you reach red health. Congratulations! And now God is against you. What do you mean God is? Why is he winning? Why can't I touch him anymore?
And that's the
It
same
is
thing
the
that
thing.
it's the same thing with Justin Wong.
Really? Oh, right. So when Justin Wong gets red health, suddenly the game is actually on.
Yes, and this has been proven multiple times. They call it the Wong factor.
Really? I didn't know about that. That's really funny.
You could be out there winning actual money for these games.
You're probably right.
Fuck you. God damn.
There's a there's another there's another joke that actually goes in between my friends. It's basically, oh hey, yeah, you see that motherfucker right there? He doesn't win locals because he's too lazy to drive to them. Because he would totally win locals. Like what? What do you mean I would?
I hate you.
Oh, I found it. I'm gonna send this to you so you can watch it whenever you can. All right, I'm
That
all
is
I'm all out. You got anything else?
that is an hour and 21 of nothing but fighting games. Gene, we did it. We finally hit the quota.
We hit the quota.
We hit the quota.
We never have to
So,
talk about fighting games.
well, give it a
We'll get to it.
give it a few. Give it a few. Now that
Yeah,
we
we'll find something. Some games gonna be like, oh, this is like the best game or the worst game.
now that we are done with fighting game talk after an hour and 22 minutes, Gene,
Mm-hmm.
how was your week?
Wow, we really started. Wait a minute. Wow, you're right. Huh? That's fine.
How's your
Yeah. So,
week?
anyways, I finished my university classes. Finished Wednesday. I am now free. Well, technically free. I have a thesis I have to do, so I still have to work on that. But I have like a year for that. But yeah, I am now free as I am looking at my games, going, I have nothing at all to do, as I actually have like 20 games I haven't played, and I have been going through each one of them, and none of them I am not sticking to any one of them for more than an hour. I'm like, man, I'm just out of it. Oh
I get that feeling all the time.
yeah, how's your yeah? So how's your week
Oh,
going?
that was it? That's all you got? Damn.
No, really. My week has been very boring. I'm just, hey, I played some Blade. No, I'm not. Hey, I'm playing Gundam Breaker 3. No, I'm not. Hey, I am definitely playing a lot of Star Rail, but no, I'm not. I'm like, yep, I'm out. I need to find something. The only game I want to play right now doesn't come out till like June. I'm sorry, July, which is Trails from Daybreak. Also, that Elden Ring DLC would be nice to play, but hey.
I, I forgot that
Hmm?
I was waiting for a game to come out in oh god damn it, I'm an idiot. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance comes
Oh, right,
out in like
June, right?
2 to 3 weeks from now.
Okay, you're fine with that.
Boy, am I gonna fucking just going in on that game.
Hey, so fun fact. I played some Shin Megami Tensei 5, but I never finished it. I got it most of the part where I believe they kidnap. You know the girl that becomes the girl that gets tempted by the demon to become her own little Naho Beano version. Then she
Yeah,
goes to the demon world.
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
got to like where she does whatever she does. Then you gotta go chase her, and that's where the game ended. And that's where I got there. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of out of it. I never played it, so this game's coming out. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So now I can actually finish the game, and this is definitely the better version of the game.
It's dude, you don't even have to go through the original story anymore.
Really, I'm kind of tempted to just not look at the because I do know about the original story. I do know about some of the stuff that happens along, and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of eh. So I'm just kind of tempted to go like, go straight to the new story.
That
Screw the old one.
honestly, yeah, that's what as someone that played through the entirety of SMC5 original,
Just do the new one.
just do the new one. There
Okay,
there
yeah.
is there is nothing in that original story that is for. Did you hear
Like,
they delisted that game? Or that
yeah,
they're
they
gonna
listed the
delist it?
original version. Yeah,
Yeah, because there's no point.
no, there's no point. I heard people kind of fight about why did you list the game. I'm like, okay, but why would you buy it though? Why would you ever buy it? Honestly, if it's for preservation purposes, sure, but half of these people don't even care about that. Let's be honest.
Also, it's
Because
not like
I look at like,
it's not like that that game's going away. It's still
no,
the same game. You're getting the same story.
no, it's like
It's Royale.
listen,
It's Royale.
yeah, yeah, if right now you would delist Dragon Quest 11 original, 11, 12, 11,
Yeah,
it's
11.
11, right?
11.
Yeah, so if you were to delist Dragon Quest 11 original, my reaction would be like, good, because why would you ever buy this game? Just play S.
Yeah.
Yeah, just,
I'm guessing it's because they don't want people to get confused and accidentally buy uh
they start
Persona
complaining.
5 instead of Persona 5 Royale.
Yeah, my Persona 5 original. It is the weird thing because Persona 5 original is still a game you can buy, and not only that, it goes on sale for like $2. From like, why is this on sale? Why would you even buy this? Just go buy Royale right now, please.
Hey, do you remember I think I told you about this that after I beat SMT5,
Mm-hmm.
I got the money and I sat down and bought Persona 5 Royale on the
Yeah.
PS4 at full price. And then not 2 days later, there was a sale that knocked the game down to like $25.
I did not remember this. Damn.
I hate Persona
Ouch.
5.
I know. Hey, I actually remember my favorite part about this going like, yeah, so he's playing Royale. Yeah, he sees Kasumi, whatever. Then when you get to like the second semester and you do that one social link with Sumi, right? Where she has the glasses and she's just like trying on the different jackets. You just send me a picture. I'm like, oh, you knew. Oh, you motherfucker, you knew. I'm like, what? I'm not sure what you're talking about. What are you talking about? The Sumire tactical nuke? Best girl? What? Not never. Anyways.
Uh, let's see. Let's see. Right. So there was that. I did that. I took your advice for Starro.
Hmm? Oh, really? Mm-hmm.
I gave it another shot. And instead of focusing too much on characters,
Characters and can just play the game.
yeah, I pretty much just sat down and went, fuck it, I'm just gonna grind relics out for all the characters that I know I'm gonna be using and just play the game.
Just play the game, enjoy the story.
I
I
got
think it's
lucky.
actually really fun.
I haven't done any of the
Oh,
story.
really?
I haven't done any events. I just grinded out relics.
Okay.
I was grinding relics out earlier. I got super lucky. I got one that has enhanced crit rate and crit damage for Doctor
Uh,
Ratio.
okay. There's like 3 characters you can build. Where crit rate and crit damage is probably the worst one. If you're building a DLT character, it's pure strength. You don't need crit rate or crit damage. So this is very nice. And now the new ones are going to be break damage. Where if you have the new version of the Trailblazer, he now has this effect called Super Break, where hey, every time somebody's broken, you hit them for like a break value, and it's really, really high, which you should really get. This character is S tier. So, hey, when you're building supports, break characters, and DOT characters, yeah, this is fine. When you're building crit rate characters, yeah, I think I want to murder someone in cold blood. No, it's not fun. Anyways.
Gene, I've
Mm-hmm.
realized something over the past 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm old. Because
Yeah.
I started talking about my week, and
Yeah.
I already forgot how it was that I started the conversation.
Oh no.
I'm sitting here talking you, hearing you talk about Star Rail, and I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about before talking about Star Rail? Wait, hold on.
So you got lucky with the relics. Then I told you what was up with relics, and now you stop. Like, oh no.
But
All
yeah,
right.
I'm
Two more years, am I
I'm
right?
looking forward to SMT5. Right, we're talking about SMT5. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yep. Apocalypse.
I read
Apocalypse?
no Vengeance.
Wait a minute. That's a 74. What am I thinking? Yeah. So vengeance. Yeah. So vengeance coming out.
Oh hey, we got an update on the logo.
But really?
Yeah, I'll send it to you later. Right now, we gotta
Okay.
focus. These
Yeah.
old
So
men have to focus.
30 in a few more years. Am I right?
But yeah, the game I'm looking forward to is F-15 Vengeance. I would recommend you play it on PC and not try out the original story. Just go straight into the Vengeance arc.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna download on my Switch. Sorry.
Fair.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyways.
you're gonna buy that on the
Uh.
Switch. You're gonna buy that on the Switch.
Yeah. Listen. Fully bought. Very low price. Anyways. So hey. So now did I ever? You said the thing about being old. Did I ever tell you the story about what happened one day when I was teaching classes on
Let
this one kid?
Let me finish up my week because it's pretty short, and then we go for the
Okay.
story.
Okay.
So outside of Star Rail and also
Mm-hmm.
some Limbus here and there,
Yeah.
uh, I worked at my new job whole week,
Mm-hmm.
had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, training wheels are off. I am now working properly.
Okay.
Eh,
Everything good over there? Nothing
I
annoying?
literally best job I've
Okay.
ever had. I'm having so much fun.
Really?
The
Huh.
one thing I was not expecting was one of my coworkers that is now in charge of my training, uh, having a conversation with me because we shared a connected headset where his is able to properly talk to our client and mine doesn't have the microphone. I can just hear the
Really?
conversation. And
Oh.
as I'm waiting for the next call and I'm on my phone, my coworker opens up a tab on his web browser and he starts
Mm-hmm.
listening to a song. And it was a tab that he had left open. So I hear 3 seconds of this song and he immediately pauses it. He turns his head, looks at me. Hey, sorry about that. It was a tab that I had left open over the weekend. My bad. I hope I didn't like scare you off with the music or it was too loud. And I go, so that was the Samurai Champloo intro, wasn't it? Mind you,
Yeah.
this was 3 seconds of the song, just three.
So you.
And we have that moment of as he's turning around, he stops and turns back to face me of like, wait,
He
how do
knows.
you know? It's like, yeah, I know. And then the conversation just keeps going of like how he's super into Japanese stuff, and I'm like, uh-huh. He's learning Japanese, like how to write it and speak it. And I'm like, okay. Hey, so he asked me, how well versed are you on the internet lingo?
Mm-hmm.
And like, okay, this what is happening right now? This is a vibe check.
A vibe check.
I feel it in my head. This is what I'm calling it. We are testing each other's vibe. So he talks to me about internet lingo, and I go, I'm not internet. What is it? I'm not terminally online. If that's what you're asking. And he goes, okay, so you're in the know. You're in the know. You're in the know. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I okay. Second question. Do you know what a gotcha game is?
Oh no.
And my response to that is, okay, there's two. I'm gonna respond to this with with a question of my own. In one hand, there's something like Honkai Star Rail, and on the other hand, there's something like Blue Archive. My question is, where do you find yourself in this?
How deep are you?
And he pulls out his phone and shows me Nikkei.
Oh, he's deep.
And I pull out my phone and I show him Nikkei.
And that
And
is the man, you are too far gone.
the vibe check has been successfully cleared.
It has been cleared.
So we just start talking about gacha games and Nikkei and other random shit. When he starts talking about how much he loves visual novels. Specifically,
Okay.
like
Okay.
visual novels are a bit out there. And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Wait a minute. Wait. This man is talking to Vision Owls about Brian? Oh, no.
Oh, dude, no. Like he starts recommending me stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I played that. Yeah, I played that. Do you know about
Oh,
this?
no.
No, I don't. Do you know about that? No, I don't. Do you know about this one? No, I don't. Wait, where? Wait, who are you?
Who are you? Where do you get this forbidden knowledge? How deep have you gone? Too deep, buddy.
Way too deep.
Too deep.
So he's talking to me about some like visual novels that are like in the know, and I'm just pulling out the obscure shit literally nobody fucking knows about.
Just English translation. Have fun. What?
And pretty much by the end of that conversation, it was like, all right, we have cleared each other's fucking vibe check.
There you go.
And then we get the one part that I found the funniest of that conversation, which is, hey, so I know some pretty gruesome facts from history because I'm a bit of a history buff. Uh, do you know about so and so from this place? And I went, no, I don't. But if we're gonna talk about like dark history facts, do you know what the origin was of the "Catch a Tiger by the Toe" song?
Wait a minute. Is it that racist origin? Because I thought the kids were fucking with me.
No.
Oh, it was real. Because I heard this song out of one of the kids I used to teach, and he told me, yeah, because the song was just like this and this. Like, huh? What? No, that sounds wrong. Oh, okay.
So I give him that. I share with him that little fact, that little fucked up fact. He goes, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god, I didn't know that. That's pretty dark." And yeah. And then this motherfucker turns around and with a huge shit-eating grin on his face,
Yeah.
mind you, this man he is white as day. He is pale. He goes, yeah, that's pretty dark, kind of like the slaves.
Oh no.
And and the alarm bells start ringing on the back of my head like, oh no.
Oh boy.
So anyway, Brian, are you like, are you super into 4chan? And at that point, it's like, okay, no,
Oh
wait,
no.
no, wait. Pull it back.
Pull back.
Yeah, cool guy. Just I'm still playing footsies on where he stands.
We gotta play some footsies first. Oh boy, that man really just said 4chan. That man actually said 4chan.
I'm like,
in real life. Oh boy.
I could hear the kill.
That is wild.
I could hear the Kill Bill theme like in my head like so there was that. My job's doing pretty well. I really do enjoy it, even though the hour and a half long trip fucking sucked.
Oh, damn, that long?
Yeah.
Dude, wait, that's really.
Área metro.
Considering where you live, that's actually really far.
Área metro.
You can tell me later.
Área metro.
Huh, okay.
So I'm having to wake up every morning at like 4 a.m., get ready, and be out of the house by like 5:30.
Have they ever told you, hey, you just go remote and just fuck it?
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
I did my entire. I did the.
Just once in a while.
It's you're supposed to do 2 days in the office and then 3 days it's remote. But because I'm in training, it's still every day is in the office.
Okay, so eventually you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because 2 days is not that bad.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's yeah, it's annoying. It's not that bad. Versus hey, so I have a friend. His his commute is he lives he has to leave at 9 p.m. because he works overnight, so he has to leave at 9 p.m. and he is there by like 11 p.m. So he has like a 2 hour commute because it's between states. I'm like, oh wow, that's just you are a stronger person than I am. So, anyways, um,
Let me. I think that's about it. I didn't. Yeah, no, I haven't done much of anything. I started off Trails in the Sky 3 because, well,
ooh,
I found that voice patch mod. I was not expecting that character
Kansai
to have a
pilot.
Kansai accent. That was
I
something.
did not remember. I actually did not remember this because I played all my Sky games without that voice. I learned about this patch when I finished Sky 3, and I was actually very angry.
I feel like there's
So it's
some.
like, hmm?
I feel like there's something I'm missing. But no, I think yeah, we played Central Fiction on Thursday, and that would
Yes,
be about it.
yep. Central Fiction, Tager, once again.
Once again, there was a moment there where it was like, no, I don't have a Tager, I'm fucking garbage, and then I realized, oh wait, no, 360,
Just 360. What about the rest of the
360A,
combos? Don't worry about it.
360A. I have magnets.
Everything.
Why am I afraid?
He should be afraid. He is afraid. He is a coward. Get grabbed. Back to the lobby.
All right, you
So
may tell your story.
this was really quick, but I'm not sure if I ever told you this, but one day as I was giving class, right, comes this one little kid because at some point they're mentioning ages, right? And then at some point, for some reason, I said, yeah, I'm like 26 years old. Oh, okay. And this kid just turns around, full meter, and just goes at me. You're 20 years old? I thought you were like 40. And I am now dead on the
Yeah, you told me the story.
And you'd think that would have been the end of the day. No. So as I go to the other school, some other month, right? This girl, at some point, again, the ages came up. And again, I said, yeah, I'm like 26. I'm like, so this one girl just looks at me and goes, wow, this job has really aged you. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm dead again. That's it. I'll die now.
Eventually, you can take the opportunity to just go off on the American educational system. Maybe not today.
Man,
Maybe when you have
maybe
the
one
time.
day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. I would have to like remember everything that I hate about it and just not mention where I actually work. Because no, we're not doing that. No, no, no. Wait, I'm hanging out in myself here. Anyways,
Imagine one of your
yeah,
students finding this podcast in the future.
you know, no, I refuse. Never say that.
Oh my god, dude! You what? This would be a perfect time to bring up that fucking student of yours that was an influencer and had merch.
You're right. You're right. There was one kid who was like, "Yeah, I'm doing YouTube," and he showed me he had an actual merch to him. Like, what? What is he doing?
Didn't you teach in middle school?
Yeah, this middle school kid over here, which is just selling shirts. I'm like, all right, hey, good on you. Because listen, I've had kids legit tell me, man, I don't need to learn any of this because I'm gonna be an influencer in the future. And my only thought is like, man, I really hope I find you working the grill at Burger King one day because you deserve it. Just get basic education for influencer points. Anyways,
Brother, you were a teacher. Aren't you supposed to like want the best for your students and make them want to strive for better education and all that?
I am a teacher, but I'm also a very spiteful person. You know this.
What happened to that one kid that was like incredibly racist to the point that his parents had to show up?
Wait. Because listen, if we're talking about racist kids, there were a lot of racist kids.
I remember you telling me this one story where the racism was like taken to a bit extreme level, and it was very uncomfortable. And this kid's parents, which he was Arabic or Islamic or something, you don't remember.
Okay, I can think of a few, but I specifically remember one one kid who he wasn't being racist. He was just being outright he was just being a bully. So one day this kid just in the middle of the lunchroom just pulled some other kid's pants down. And oh boy did that just I was actually gone for that day. So when I come back to my classroom next time and I'm looking at the list of kids, I'm going, hey, where's this kid? He's not on the list. He's probably my worst kid, by the way. I'm like, what's going on here? And then one of the other kids told me, oh yeah, he's suspended. What did he do? Oh, he just went into the lunchroom and basically pulled down the autistic kid's pants. And I'm sitting like, he what? He on God, what? This got so big. That kid, we had to like separate these kids because both of those kids were in my classroom. So we actually had to like separate all contact between them, and he had to go to another classroom to take another computer class. Well, I'm over here. I'm like, wait, he's gone? Oh, thank God he is gone. He was the worst. And by the way, that kid had to sign like a contract saying you're not allowed to even talk to this other kid. I'm like, what is happening right now? This shit was wild. The other school was just being stupid racist, but apparently that was just a whole school problem for some time. If you're wondering if they ever stop, they're probably going. You can't stop these kids. You should see the things that I heard in that backyard were me just going, man. Not even when I was in middle school did I hear this garbage. I'm like, nice kid. Jesus Christ. I'm just going, I'm like, damn. I will tell you what those kids said some other time, not on stream because I ain't about to get canceled. Anyways, I got nothing else. You got anything else?
Let's see. That was your story. We did fighting games. Would
Yeah.
you? Oh yeah, I believe I've mentioned this before, but now might be a. By the way, I think this might be the podcast where you've spoken the most. Funny thing about that,
Whoa. Mm-hmm.
I recently heard a a comment thrown my
Yep.
way by a friend of
Mm-hmm.
mine
Mm-hmm.
that mentioned I am hard carrying this podcast.
Ouch.
Ouch. Uh, and
So
I mentioned this to you. Hey, somebody said this, and I need you to understand. I need you, the listener,
uh-huh.
not Gene, you, the
Uh-huh.
listener,
Oh,
to understand this. I am not hard carrying this podcast. I am holding it back. You do not understand. This man can go on a tangent for multiple hours. Me, I have a hard limit of like an hour and a half on something I feel really passionate about. This dude, he can go on forever. I have had
dude, you
multiple
just
times. I have multiple times where I am at work in the past, where at in morning time, in morning hours, I just happen to mention something that sets him off, and like 7 hours later, he is still talking about the same topic.
Xenoblade Schizo post are 10 out of 10.
Yeah, don't even get him started on the Xeno series. So, as a, I don't know, as having heard that and feeling like maybe I've been taking control, maybe I've been taking charge for the past two episodes for too long. This
Mm-hmm.
week, this week I wanted to do something different. So, Gene,
Uh-huh.
would you do me the honors of going off on Destiny?
Ooh.
If you
So,
want, if you want, you could pick anything. You could talk about Castlevania on Netflix. You could talk about Sony. You could talk about Destiny. Anything you want to go off on. The floor is
I'll
yours.
just pick. I'll just pick Destiny because I can probably get through this decently fast because I'm starting to get hungry. So
yeah.
So okay, let's put some context into this, right? So okay, so let's say Final Fantasy 14 right now. You know the party finder, right?
Yeah.
You know how that works. You just go into the menu, you find a party, you join party, right? Do
Okay.
raid. Simple.
Yeah.
Now you know that Destiny is a yes, it is a shooter, but at the end of the day, you really want to do those raids at the end, right?
Yeah.
Because now you would think Destiny has a party finder, right? Right?
It doesn't? Question mark?
Oh, it does.
Oh.
Do you want to know how many seasons? There is. Do you want to know how many seasons it took to get this party finder?
I want to say I want to know years.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll give you years. All right, don't you worry. So this game came out sometime in 20. We were still in the 18s. Definitely not 2020.
Talk about
There you
that.
go.
Wait. Hold on.
Destiny 2. Destiny 2, not Destiny 1, by the way.
Okay, I was about
So
to
Destiny
say.
1 doesn't have a party finder.
Okay.
So we can already establish Destiny 1 does not have a party finder at all.
All right.
For these, right?
Okay.
So we're currently so I think the expansion comes out in like a week, 2 weeks roughly. And we're at season 23 of Destiny. This party finder came out at the start of season 23.
What?
This party finder
Wait.
came out during this season. By the way, I would like to remind you, this season has been a special case for the DLC was delayed for 6 months. So this has been a 6-month season.
Wait, what?
Now, from what my friends told me, this party finder came out this season. Right?
Okay.
Now you're probably wondering, hey, so there wasn't a party finder, but you could probably just go into a raid and matchmake, right?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No.
What do you mean no?
So Brian, if we wanted to play a raid on, right now you as a person that does not socialize with people online for these games, right?
True. Yes.
If you were to say during either Destiny 1 or Destiny 2, I want to play the raid because I want that loot, I want that exotic weapon. You won't get it by the way, but hey. And you were to right now hit on that raid on the menu, and you were to hit start, you would suddenly appear inside the raid all alone as you realize, oh, these don't matchmake for some reason. And then you'd be wondering, well, now what? There's no party finder. Not well, at this point. And then you would have to go and do what you had to do since Destiny 1. Can you guess what you had to do during the? By the way, I would like to comment. I'm not sure how much you can quote me on this, but Destiny 1 was like what 2014, 13, really really long time ago.
Let me see if I can't remember this. The game got revealed when I was still in 12th grade. So I want to say 13 to 14.
Yeah, so 13, 14. So right now, if you wanted to like do something with people, you will go to a Discord server. Hey Brian, you want to go on a Discord server in 2013?
What the fuck even is that?
Yeah, I know, right? Hey Brian, we're still on that Skype train. So now let's take note. Let's say up to. So we got Destiny 1 up to Destiny 2's first expansion. There is no type of party finder, right? So during this time, you need to get 6 people to do these raids, and you all need to coordinate together. In a time where we didn't have Discord, by the way. So what do we do?
So you have voice chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in-game voice chat. Yeah, we have in-game voice chat, but remember, right now you're a player who does not even deal with other people, and this has no matchmaking. How are you going to get these people? See? Now, mind you, you could probably ask some of your friends, but remember, you need 6, including yourself, you have to be 6 people who are at endgame Destiny and are actually leveled up really decently. And you also need to learn these mechanics, by the way. So this is already hard enough. So what did we do? Because obviously, we do not have matchmaking for these or a party finder at this point. So the only logical thing that we could do during this time, we made a website, a community website.
What?
Yes. So basically, because the Destiny community is they are very determined. They made an LFG website. So I always thought I was looking for Guardians, but I think it means something else, but I'm not even sure. So if you want to play people, you want to do these raids, you would have to go on these websites. You would have a list of people. You will basically, oh, this guy's a fire team, and they're looking for people. So you would have to like contact them, say, hey, do you have space? Can I join? And you would have to cross your fingers. They say yes, because I want to remind you, people are assholes. And sometimes they'll tell you, yeah, you can only join if you have this weapon, and you have this power level, and you beat the raid like 5 times. Oh, you want to beat it the first time? Yeah, fuck you. No, fuck off. Okay. So for Destiny 1's beginning to Destiny 2, The Last Wish, if you wanted to actually do these raids, you had to go on this website, you had to go find random people, and you have to cross your fingers people will actually help you. So I did these raids because I actually had at least 2 extra friends, and they actually knew other people, and we actually got really lucky to get these people. But these raids are basically impossible. If you were doing this solo with nobody else, like how you're playing like Monster Hunter right now, you just would not do these raids. That's it, because there's no matchmaking. So we get to Destiny 2, right? And then suddenly they announce we're gonna have some sort of matchmaking. Like, oh, this sounds great. What is it? So we're gonna introduce guided games. If anybody that plays Destiny knows what guiding games is, they know guided games is a fucking joke. So the way guided games works is, so in Destiny you have clans, right? And you basically, you can have clans, you can all go do your, in Destiny 2 was a bigger thing because if you have clans, you could actually get extra engrams, all that shit. You would always want to join a clan, even if it was some random. So the way we introduce matchmaking into this game was, so we go into guided game. Now, the way this works is you're either the guide or a seeker. And you're probably wondering, why isn't it just matchmaking? Well, I don't know, right? So as a guide, you need to have at least, I believe you need to have at least 2 extra friends. You cannot do this alone. This is not traditional matchmaking. As a guide, you will basically have 2 extra friends in a clan. It must be in a clan. And then you're gonna post yourself as, well, you'll post yourself as the guide, and then random people are going to join you. Sounds decent, right? Well, we already have the problem that you need 2 other people, so you can't do this alone. And there's another problem. So Destiny raids are super long. They're decently long, and if you don't know what you're doing here, you're stuck here for a while. If you know what you're doing here, you could probably get through this in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, really quickly, if everybody's being competent. It normally doesn't happen, let's be honest.
I feel like I remember hearing this somewhere, that the Taken King big raid was like 3 hours or 4 hours long.
So the take I don't it might have been original because the Taken King big raid, if you're competent, you could probably do this in like an hour and a half. Really the biggest problem is getting to that final part because these are like legit raid mechanics where one little fuck up and you're dead, and it always happens. Somebody always just mistimes their jump. Somebody dies like an idiot. It's always gonna happen. I was stuck in the so before the final expansion for Destiny 1 came out, Rise of Iron, if you would do everything in the game, like certain activities, you would get like certain rewards before the expansion came out. So I was like last week saying, yeah, I want to do it. Well, why don't we do it, right? I started that raid at around 8 p.m. It was 2 a.m. and we finished it. And we finished it at 2 a.m. because the final part took like 3 to 4 hours and people just kept leaving and joining because they were just done. This raid is off. It is the worst. So, taking in mind what we just said, that yeah, these raids are really long, or it could be really short. Here's the problem with guided games. If somebody joins you and you're doing a guided game, you can do the raid, right? Now here's the thing. One, you are not allowed to leave. If you want to leave, you need to make a vote that everybody wants to leave, right? The other option is turning off your PlayStation. Just turn off your PlayStation, buddy. You do not want to be here when you're stuck. All right? Raid quitting is not frowned upon. Plug it. Unplug. Uh, so you can hit leave, and people will leave. One problem. Normally, these raids have checkpoints. Okay. If you're doing a guided games match, you have to go all the way in one run. No checkpoints. If you leave the game, there is no checkpoint saved. This is not fun. Because I would like to remind you, you could start this raid right now. You suddenly have to go do something and everybody's gone, and now the raid's dead again. But hey, that's the experience as a guide. It's not that awful. You still need 2 more friends to actually do this, but hey, you can get through it. Now, as a seeker, though. Now, I didn't do seeking too much, so I have to go ask my friends who have way more hours on Destiny than I do and will always have more hours because I refuse. So I asked him, hey, how was your experience as a seeker? And it was a constant, there is no in between. You're either seeking the match for 30 seconds or you're stuck here for 6 hours. There's no actual in between. You either get the match or you don't get the match.
Like
right?
Trying to do the Realm Reborn raids through Duty Finder.
Oh yeah. Try doing those for the actual try doing a Realm Reborn raids for the actual legit party finder. That's not gonna work. You're gonna be there for an hour. Okay.
At best.
So that's the experience at finding people. Oh, but we gotta talk about the funny part. So you think that I right now I'm playing alone and I want to join someone, so I just hit a seeker and go, right? So Brian,
yeah.
What if?
Uh-huh.
What if we tied your matchmaking to a unique currency?
What? Wait. I'm sorry.
Not paid. We don't pay for this. In-game currency.
I'm sorry. Okay. Just hold on, because 1 second we're talking about party finding, and now we're talking about currency. I feel like I missed a couple of steps here.
Okay. So guided games on Destiny, right?
Yeah.
You can be a guide. You have to have 2 more people so you can basically find other people and start this raid with no checkpoints. It sucks. Okay. So what if I wanted to find a raid myself alone with some people? How do I do this? Well, you have a coin, right? You need to waste this coin in order to actually start matchmaking.
What the fuck?
I know, right? I'm not even sure how many coins you started out with. So you use your coin, and now you're allowed to join someone. As you're joining someone, you do this raid. Now, mind you, I don't know if you fail the raid, if you're allowed to be refunded that coin. I have no idea, but hey, so let's say we got one coin. I wasted it. Now what? How do I get more coins? Now, Brian, this is very simple. If you want to get more,
yeah.
yeah. So if I want to get more coins, so I am allowed the benefit of matchmaking this shitty system, I must become a guide and guide somebody to the end of this raid, and I will get a coin. So,
wait.
Can you see the problem? This is baffling, isn't it? You hear that, buddy? Did this break you?
You know, if you want to play with the party on Fortnite, it's really just press the big blue the big yellow button and press ready, and then you're in a game with people.
Ready, and we can play. Hey, we can even play on. Hey, I just forgot, but remember that Destiny was a PlayStation only game. Oh boy!
Wait.
So remember the play.
Wait.
Yeah, wait. So yeah, I believe Destiny was not on PC till years later.
That can't be 1 or 2.
One is, I want to say one is okay. You know, that's a good question. Part of me want to say that one was always PlayStation exclusive.
No.
2, okay, because I definitely remember 2 being a thing, but I'm not sure if 2 PC released much later.
Okay, September
or
9.
It might have been on Xbox too.
Yeah, September 9, 2014. Destiny released on the PS3, 4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One.
Okay. No PC. And just PlayStation and Xbox.
Exactly. Destiny 2.
Then, so I believe it was PlayStation, Xbox, and much later on you got a Steam release.
Yeah, same with 2.
Okay. Now, mind you, Destiny did not have... No, it's not going to have crossplay because this was before the era that crossplay became a thing. And remember when Microsoft and Nintendo called out Sony on their crossplay? That was funny.
I remember that. Could you give me 1 second? I would like to share a piece of information with the class.
Yes.
Release platforms for Destiny 2 include the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X and S, and the PC. So it was on Steam day one.
Google Stadia, right?
And the Google Stadia.
Yeah, I forgot. You're right. That was a Google Stadia game. That's why I remember Stadia. Damn, that's wild.
Okay, so, yeah. It released on PS4 and Xbox One on September 6, 2017. Then on Steam, October. Then on Stadia on November. And then 2020 modern consoles got it.
Okay. So it took some time. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and also, and to add to that, like, there was no crossplay, so you were just stuck with your PlayStation players and your Xbox players in a divided community, so have fun. Till we got, actual crossplay, so now we have more people to actually play with, so hey, now matchmaking is not that terrible. Anyways, back to this, where was I?
Coins.
So you need coins. So we established, if you want a coin, you need to host a raid.
Yes.
With 2 more friends.
Yes.
If you want to join a raid, you need a coin.
Yes.
So you as a solo player, what would happen when you use your first coin and you don't have people to host raids with?
Fuck you.
That's it. You're done. Pack it up, kid. I hope you enjoyed that raid because you're not doing another one for the rest of your life.
Wait. Hold on. That can't be right.
To my knowledge,
that can't be right.
Asked, was there any other way to get a coin? And the only thing I heard was, nope, you just have to host a raid.
But you can't host a raid if you don't have one.
Yes. You can't host a raid if you don't have a clan or the buddies to do a raid. And the reason you're seeking is because you probably don't have the buddies to do a raid.
hold on. Just so I have this clear. The only way you get one of these fucking shitty coins is if you host.
Yep. Now I might be wrong because remember this was years ago, and I
Okay.
actually did mess with it. There could be a chance there's some other way to get one of these coins. I can like literally look it up right now.
No.
Destiny 2.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Fact checking will ruin
It's
this
funnier
podcast.
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody will bitch and say I'm wrong, but you know what? I could be wrong, but that system was still shitty, and you know it. So you're out of coins, Brian. You gotta now host a raid with your friend. What do you mean you don't have friends in Destiny, Brian? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna tell me next? You play Final Fantasy 14 alone with no party, and you can't do maps? Damn. I'm sorry. Anyways.
Got a bit too personal there for 1 second. All right.
So
I before you continue, I would like
mm-hmm.
to ask one thing regarding Destiny and Party Finder.
Yeah.
So this was added in season 23, you said.
Season 23 or 22.
Okay.
The newest season, the one that lasted. It was literally added 6 months ago.
Okay.
Because it was added in the newest season.
I have to ask because I don't know much about Destiny or about Bungie other than I fucking hate Destiny and I fucking hate Bungie.
Understandable.
If a new player were to start playing Destiny 2 today and they have no DLC, they don't have the season pass, they are as fresh could be.
You're fucked.
Do you have access to the Party Finder? Or is that something you can only get if you buy the DLC? And are you locked out of that? Are you locked out of that quality of life?
That is a legitimately good question I would have to ask. Because I've never not had the DLC, so I wouldn't know. But I would like to remind you, you would need the DLC to actually make this thing work.
And remember, you told me you have to buy each and every single one of the DLCs.
Yeah, you need these DLCs because hey, you're not. What do you mean you're gonna play without half of your roster? I'm not even sure if it's possible to like fuck around with this game without the DLC. By the way, I'm pretty sure this happened when we talked about this the first time. But hey, when we finished that first podcast where I talked about Destiny for a bit, I think they announced that you can now play these 2 expansions for free up to June 1st. As I am up to the release of the newest DLC, which I'm wondering, wait, does that mean that once the new DLC comes out, I am now locked out of the DLC and I cannot use my powers again, and I would still have to buy these DLC? That is beyond me. Because hey, I would have to not have the DLC to actually figure out what is possible without this game. Where was I? So, coins are garbage, right? Okay.
If anything, the game itself is garbage. But hey, that's just me. Oh.
Who said that?
Me, I did. Brian, hi, hello.
Yeah, kill him, not me. I play PvP, I swear. So, anyways. Oh my god, I could talk about PvP. Well, maybe after this.
Dude, motherfucker, PvP. What little I played of Destiny 2, PvP was the best part of that fucking game. I don't give a shit.
You're right. PvP was the best part until it wasn't. But we'll get to that. Okay. So real quick. So we got the party fun. Oh, before I forget. So during all this time, the actual matchmaking, because guided games come out and that thing did not work. Nobody used it. Everybody said it was a piece of shit. Right? So during all this time that guided games was out, we just did the smart thing and we just kept using matchmaking, using the websites that we had for LFG. Fun fact, at some point, because Bungie has their official Destiny application, at some point Bungie made a... Yeah, but Bungie has a little Destiny application. Oh, wait, I just remember something.
What? Why? What is it for?
Oh, this is very simple. Hey, Brian, do you know how this is a looter game? Right?
Shut up. Shut up.
So, you know how all the loot you don't have, you can just put in the vault and you can switch it out whenever you want, right?
Shut up.
Hey, Brian, did you know that in order to get your loot out at any point from the vault, you would have to walk your dumb ass back to the tower each time. If you're in the middle of raid, you would have to fly your ass back to the tower, find your loot, come back, look at Oryx over here, angry because he's waiting, realize that you forgot something, then you gotta walk your ass back to the tower. Because no, you can't just do this from the little flying screen lobby screen over there. That'd be too smart. So how do we fix this? Well, obviously, Ryan, we're just gonna introduce a app. No, we're not at the app stage yet. No, mala mia. Wait a minute. Before we introduce the app, you would have to use a community
I would like to.
website.
I realize we're not recording this, and so nobody can see my face. But I would like to mention I am doing the Macaulay Culkin hands on my face as I am dragging my cheeks down, in despair.
You keep hearing like it can't be that bad. Oh, it is that bad. So,
I'd
in
rather
order
try to
for
get a
us,
house in 14.
oh yeah, you're right. That is actually a less painful process, and I know what it is. So, in order for you to get your items in a convenient manner, right?
Yeah,
You would have to go on this website,
yeah.
and over there you can actually see your inventory and transfer items around. Now, real quick, remember this was 2013, 2014 starting out.
I thought you were
Maybe it's
talking about Destiny 2.
no. We're still no for this website and this I no this item management problem has been around since Destiny 1 and it continued on to Destiny 2 till recently, where you were now allowed to move around your items while in orbit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So you would have to use a website to move these items. Eventually, during Destiny 2, Bungie made a special app where you could watch your stats and, more importantly, you could move your items around in the vault. Just make sure you have your phone. You probably do, but this was very annoying, and sometimes the item would take some time to get to you. I don't know why.
You're
But hey,
telling
that's
me,
that.
you're telling
Mm-hmm.
me that
Mm-hmm.
multiple years after the game's release,
Mm-hmm.
they essentially introduced the
Mm-hmm.
Destiny equivalent of the Pokemon storage bank.
Yes. Except the Pokemon still has a better storage system without the Pokemon bank. So yeah, that's Destiny. I'm not sure it was called the Destiny Item Manager, but now that I explained what this app was originally used for, so we're over here and we have a party finder that simply does not work. This is garbage. We have established this. Fuck coins. Fuck being a guide. So what did Bungie do? So they look at your game and they look at your app and they decide to do the funniest shit. As they implement a fully working party finder into this app. Not the game,
I,
into this phone app.
uh-huh.
Why? Why did you put it
All
here?
right, I'm tweaked. What is it about video game developers that start with the letter B that are just absolute fucking garbage and trash in every single way?
I don't know. Fucking idiots.
BioWare's fucking trash. Bethesda's fucking trash. Bungie's fucking trash. Are those the
Bethesda.
three
Yeah,
Bs?
Bethesda's trash.
Is that it? I feel like there's more. Those are the only ones on top
Bethesda.
of my head.
Damn, if we take the U away from Ubisoft, we could put it right there because Ubisoft is like the top tier of garbage. One of my friends is actually there is like a legit these companies are trash, right? Like EA is trash, Activision's trash. Yet he locks in the minute you say Ubisoft, he just locks in. It says this game's garbage. It will never be good. This company should just go under. I'm like, damn, just actual hate to Ubisoft.
What
And this
franchises did
is
Ubisoft have that people still care about? What, Assassin's Creed? Sure, okay. Do you want to talk about the fucking new Assassin's Creed that got revealed? What else do they have? Rayman? Do you mean the best thing to come out of Rayman?
I remember Rayman. That was fun.
Which one?
Hey.
Which Rayman?
Wait. So I played the PlayStation. Okay, so I played Rayman Arena, which I have fun with. I also played the original Game Boy Color Rayman games.
Okay, I was about to.
I never got to play Rayman 3, sadly.
The reason I bring up Rayman is because the last Rayman game to come out, Definitive Edition, Rayman Legends. Yeah, Rayman Legends. What are the main developers on? Yeah, what are the main developers on that fucking game? Just straight up was a sexual pest.
Really?
Yeah, and at that point, there were so many. No. It's not that. That's not what I'm bringing. Ubisoft has so many cases of this.
Really?
Oh, you don't remember that? A couple years ago. A couple years ago, there was a report of like horrible management and rampant sexual harassment over at Ubisoft.
Because the most I remember, like, if you immediately tell me, oh, horrible sexual harassment in a company, I'm defaulting like, oh yeah, Blizzard, yeah, Cosby Suite, never forget. Shit, there's a Cosby Suite.
Like,
yeah.
I remember us talking about Ubisoft and the fucking current controversy regarding Yasuke, which, by the way, fuck everybody complaining about Yasuke in this fucking game. You know what it is. You know what they're complaining about.
You know what it is. You completely know why you're complaining. And listen, somebody's legit sad that he wanted a Japanese man.
But fucking go play Ghost of Tsushima then.
Yeah, go play Ghost of Tsushima.
It's probably a better game.
It came out on PC, and it's probably still. And that game just came out, and it's still going to be a better game than Assassin's Creed Shadow. Yeah, that game was actually very good.
Yasuke entering the modern cultural zeitgeist, right?
No, like, this is like the worst time he could be here.
It's like we've known about Yasuke for fucking ever. He's been there. People have known about him properly for years. So I don't know what it is about this specific game. I mean, I know why it is this specific game that set him off.
You know why it is, because he was in Neo 2.
No, he was in Neo 1.
Oh, he was in Neo 1? Okay. So I believe he was in Neo 1. And he was probably in one of the Dynasty Warrior games. Let's not even kid ourselves.
Yes. He was in the new Dynasty Warriors game.
Oh, he's in the new. Okay.
Yeah, Yasuke isn't a new fucking character that just people invented out of nowhere. He's been around. People have known. He is an actual historical figure.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, I do understand. And again, this is the third time. The third time I have to say this. I do understand why people are getting mad. But it's like, why now? Why here? People didn't say shit when fucking William was revealed to be the main character of Neo 1. And we know why people didn't complain there.
It's easy. I'm not going to open my mouth. We're going to get canceled. Anyways, fuck it. Let's go back to Destiny.
I'm sorry. It's just, I wanted to bring up the whole Ubisoft thing because I remember us talking about Ubisoft last week and like, hey, Gene, can you tell me the name of their upcoming always online third-person over-the-shoulder shooter?
The fuck what now?
Exactly. The one where you have to... The one where you have to play as a team.
What?
Tom Clancy's something. So
we got Ghost Recon. We got Division. Is it?
Exactly. Which one?
Yeah, it's like, Tom Clancy's like, that doesn't narrow it down.
Ubisoft Tom Clancy's which one?
Who the fuck is Tom Clancy, by the way? Why is he so important? I'm just going to put this out right now. Who is Tom Clancy and why do I care? Are you alive? Right?
Just go talk about Destiny. Talk about Destiny.
Okay. You're just gonna be like, oh.
They've been using this fucking IP for what feels like 20 years, and if you ask anybody, hey, who's Tom Clancy? Who?
Hey, it's that Ghost Recon guy, right? No, it's that Rainbow Six Siege guy. Yeah, that's the
Is it like it's calling it's slapping on Tom Clancy's in front of a title the same as going Hideo Kojima's Metal Gear Solid.
For a time, yeah, I think it was up to like the PS3 era. At this point,
And then you realize, wait, no, Tom Clancy never worked on any of these games. He's just a writer. Ubisoft is just using the worlds of his books to make games.
Because listen, I'm gonna be honest. Rainbow Six Siege over here, I'm pretty sure still has the Tom Clancy name. You could not even. I could not even remember it was Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. There you go. Because I can't give a shit.
Rainbow Six Recon or something, right?
That's a what now?
The Division 1 and 2. Tom Clancy's Siphon Filter. No, the not Metal Gear.
Oh, Splinter Cell?
Sure, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. I don't even know if it actually was a Tom Clancy thing or not. I'm just spouting shit out there. Yeah.
Was Crisis Tom Clancy, or am I thinking, or is that somebody else? Please tell me it's
That's EA.
somebody else. Okay. Oh no. Wait a minute. It's like, oh, it's EA, whatever. Oh no, it's EA. Anyways, Tom Clancy. Anyways, Destiny. I don't know. See if I can finish this so I can go eat.
Tom Clancy's Destiny 2 Christ.
Guys. When am I gonna get? When am I gonna get Tom Clancy's Hellblade 2? Hey guys, is that Tom?
That game's out.
Metal Gear Solid? Yeah, the game is out. I have no idea what people are saying about that game. It's probably bad. Let's be honest.
It's shorter and worse than the first one, but it looks really pretty.
Okay, it's the Order 1886.
Yes.
Holy shit! Remember that one?
Yeah.
Wow, that was. I'm not gonna call it a game because it would be an insult to games.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. You gotta go eat. And this has gone on for 2.5 hours. Gene, final point, because I remember mentioning this to you last week, and I never talked about it. You brought up Final Fantasy VII last week, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah.
And I mentioned something that was going to blow your mind. Did you see what happened in the Final Fantasy VII Gacha game? What they did to young Sephiroth?
Okay. I know one cutscene, and it's something about him saying, "Oh yeah, Hojo gave me this picture. It's my mother. Her name's Genoa. It was actually Lucrezia." Is it that, or is there something else?
No. The current season, the current story arc for the first soldier Sephiroth ended.
Yeah.
And you get a shot of Sephiroth, adult Sephiroth, at the edge of creation from Final Fantasy VII Remake.
What?
Yes, they're setting up Sephiroth to be this Sephiroth to be a different Sephiroth. Sephiroth at the edge of creation at the end of Remake is a different Sephiroth than the one they're fighting against in Rebirth.
Dude, I just feel bad for Cloud right now. Just imagine he just walks in. Yeah, let's do this. Then there's just, hey, here's first soldier Sephiroth. Here's actual remake Sephiroth in the creator, and then here's like fucking Avid Children Sephiroth time child. I'm like, well, fuck me, now what?
You get 3 Sephiroths. You get normal Aerith, Space Aerith, and Omni Aerith.
Can I get Advent Children, Cloud? It will make it all worth it. Come on, let me have that sword. Oh boy.
Video games are
all right.
Video games are fucking stupid.
Of course they. Is this dumber than Xenoblade? No, let's not even go there. I'm just gonna finish this party finder shit. So, we finally got the party finder. We've established all this is garbage, and that there's an actual working party finder.
If anyone's still listening, I'm sorry. Right? I tried to stop him.
Nope. I'm gonna finish this one. So hey, that's fine. So how does this party finder work? It works like a normal party finder. You can see everything on the list. You can just join. This person wants that. This person wants that. Hey, so let's join. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
What do you do when you hit join on a party finder?
You join a party.
Okay. Hey, Brian. What if instead of joining, I would send an application to join?
All right. Okay. All right. Just Brian. I would like to finish this off by saying you mentioned wanting to keep this short. Gene, you've been going in on Destiny 2 for 40 minutes.
Brian, I could go on Destiny 2 for like fucking 5 hours if I was allowed to.
I'm holding him back. Never
I'll
say,
finish this off.
never say I am carrying this podcast ever again. I am literally
I'll.
keeping him away from you.
Do you want to know why Brian talks? Because if I talk, I'll never stop. So listen, pinky promise, I'll stop it right now. You send your application. Good. Now you have to wait till they accept that application. That
Okay.
application has a 3-minute lifetime. What happens during that 3-minute lifetime? You can't do shit because you can't send more applications. So you are actually actively waiting to see if the asshole in the party finder wants you to join. If you're wondering why we will not hit accept immediately, it's because Destiny does not believe in privacy, and your stats, you if you tripped one day, it would appear on your Destiny stats, and that man is probably checking your stats, saying if you're good at the game or not. So there you go. I'm done. Hey, maybe one day I'll talk about that PvP thing, but hey, I'm done. I'm good. Party Finder is there, and it is still somehow trash.
For now, he is done, and we are free. For now, eventually, horrible, unspeakable things will come, like
Oh, don't talk about Iron Man.
Castlevania and Pokemon, and eventually we will get that. We will get that moment of you going into Hungry Box. Or is it
Actually,
Lesson?
I don't have. No, I actually don't have any problems with them. I'm just angry at the whole community. So there you go.
Okay, all right, we did it. Episode 3, baby. Let's go.
I'm gonna go see what the fuck is up for food.
I'm
I'm
gonna go
dying
order
right
me a
now.
pizza. Fuck you.
You need to realize I am hungry, yet my spite will fuel me to talk shit about this game.
Good night.